All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get started for today. Welcome on into a lovely Sunday morning, or afternoon, evening, whatever your time is. My name is Ace, and I'll be your dungeon master for today. Uh, and here with me, we have our lovely players as usual. We got going down the line, we have Marshall,
Hello.
we have Norelor,
Marshall, you might want to move your character back into position, currently on top of the castle.
Apparently typing on the Discord thing kind of messes up your game.
we have Paarth. We also have our guest for today, which is our second time on here, is Targ, I think is his name.
Yes, greetings.
Valkin.
There. Hello.
And we also have Vladimir.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, wherever you're watching from.
And we'll just be picking up straight up from last where we left off in our session. So, last from where you had left off, as I turn off the other music abruptly and breaking of the timing for it. You have found yourself to have been traveling towards the castle of Cragmaw, where you have been sneaking around the woodland areas thanks to the information the druid has provided for you, and as such, have found yourself in a peculiar situation where you've been kind of easily going through this castle, not using too many of your resources as you make your way on over to the far end of the castle, where you have found your fellow dwarf, Gundren Rockseeker, along with a particular other ally that, while his vocabulary and speech is lively, he was not at one point. And we are picking it back up right from where we left off, where, as you were kind of getting acquainted for yourselves, a sound of a horn was being rung through the brick and mortar of this castle, causing some sort of alarm to be going off in general. As you hear this alarm, what are your natural responses?
Shit. Well, I think we're about to get swarmed soon enough.
Then
Vladimir.
follow me this way. And Tark basically would move past the wizard, Marshall, trying to kind of maybe like, if necessary, push him aside a little bit because...
Oh, trying to go through the threshold there.
Yeah, I just... can't
Here.
apparently-
Let me... You have to teleport your character through.
You gotta suck it
Yeah.
Here. There you go.
How do you teleport?
in.
You
Shift
hold-
click on. Oh, yeah.
Yep, you basically hold shift, click on your character, and then there will be a little transparent image, and then pretty much you click in where you want to go.
Oh, that's cool.
Also,
Vladimir would just be basically going, well, there ain't no rest for wicked, as he draws his machete again.
there is a hider.
The room adjacent has an open top, so Paarth is gonna flutter through to that side. I'm teleporting just so that I can get myself through that same threshold. And Paarth is going to take up to the air to see if he can spot anything.
When you mean like the open, you mean like this room, or like?
Yeah, because this room
Oh.
right here has a nice big opening in the top.
It actually has a roof over it. I'm just showing it for perspective wise of where people were at. So
Oh, this is
you are,
actually enclosed?
Yes, this section is
Oh,
indeed
okay.
closed. Yeah,
I thought it
that's
was only. I thought only the two adjacent rooms were enclosed. Alrighty, never mind.
no, yeah, all of the majority of this has been generally enclosed for the most part. I've just been keeping it open so that way people on stream can take a look at it, and also just for me to take a look of where people are at. So
Oh, okay. I thought you were just gonna have us rely on the cut box. All right, I follow. In that case,
nah,
I
just
will.
yeah.
I will be sticking with Vlad once he gets through the door.
Hold on.
Sh-
I'm working on it. I do not want to stand on top of the torch. There we go.
Oh, I've been showing a different thing. Give me one moment. There you go. There's the screen. I was showing I was showing a book.
That doesn't help.
That's all right. Now the players can know what I've been reading off of.
Oh, I was about to say. So was that the GM's version of use your imagination? Dang it.
Yeah.
Well, she goes, well, I think it'd be probably best if we all stick together. So sorry for all of them.
Oh, I send Hoots around the backside and towards one of the windows that he had seen earlier to spy on the room there. And then said, "Oh, someone really likes charging off. Not gonna. May as well support them." And follows along after Vlad and Targ. If I can
Yeah,
properly
probably-
teleport my character. There we go.
Within
Yeah.
this next room lies one of the original objectives of my mission here.
okay. She goes, you want to join us, Rockseeker? We're strength in numbers and all that.
I don't know if I'm actually be much of use in a fight, but I will do what I can.
Does Rockseeker look like he's still pretty badly hurt?
Yes, he like from his prior description, you see that there are still like plenty of like lash wounds, lacerations, and bruises just all over him, covering him. Even like having a black eye on his left eye. You see that like even as he walks, even having his gear back, he is very much struggling a little bit.
Here, let me see.
I was about to say, Ren.
So yeah, here, let's see if this helps. She casts Cure Runes on Rockseeker.
Okay. What level?
First level.
All right, cool. Go ahead and give me a roll then.
Okay, I got what I need. One. Okay, that plus wisdom modifier, which is this I'm checking. Yeah, draw. Oh, okay. I forgot about the Cycle of Life as well. So he'll gain additional 3 on top of that, so it's 15 total.
Okay. You see that a lot of the wounds do close up and everything, and some of the bruising goes away. He cracks his neck back and forth a little bit as he dons his armor and wields his sword. He's like, "Thank you very much. I should be good enough for a fight now."
I would suggest you still remain careful, considering everything. Just
Oh
let
yes,
me-
of course.
Just let me do the talking first.
Of course I will. I'm not much of an idiot in that regard, but like I said, I will do what I can.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Then we are in agreement.
Paarth just keeps looking at this weird gray orc and back to Vlad every once in a while, going with a, "Is this guy for real?" kind of thing.
Okay, and then you're wanting to open the door. So are you guys just charging on into the next room right away?
Here,
Uh,
I'd like to know what I see.
I would like to
Yeah.
basically just push it open or kick it if I have to.
Oh,
I'd like to
you
look
know,
through Hoot's eyes real quick to see what he sees.
Where is Hoots at by chance?
Firing
At
at
the little window on the outside.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Yep. Go ahead and have Hoots give me a perception check before you kick it down. So this will be during your conversation.
Okay, and let's see here. His perception check. Need to find out what that is. And okay, thank you for that sub there, Aaron. All right. I need to know what is that thing. Oh, here we go. Okay, perception is +3 and has advantage. Okay. So let's see here. Nope, that's not what I want. I need this. D20 +3 and first roll, and I don't know where that die just. Oh wait, nope, there it is. All right, so 23.
Hey.
Okay. So before you, so I'm just getting everything else taken care of. You see a collection of different sorts of people and beings. So let me go ahead and reveal it right now to you all, now that you can see. So you see in total, let me get the description rolling out for that, because I have a description. Guardberg, let's see. Okay, so within this room lies a stone. I'm not going to say brazier. Wait, is it brazier or
Brazier.
That was-
Brazier.
Okay, I got called out on that last time. I was like, I want to double check and make sure it's a brazier. Okay, so oh, that was actually the prior room. So never mind. I don't have to say brazier. Oh no, never mind. God fucking damn it. All right. So this chamber has been set up as a crude living space with thick furs thrown on the floor to serve as carpets. Old trophies hang on the walls as a large bed to the north and a brazier of coals burn brightly. A round table with several chairs stands to the south near the door. Near the table on the floor is what looks to be 3 particular men with vulpine-like tails standing amongst it, along with what looks to be a dwarf who has been beaten to a pulp. The dwarf, you would have to pretty much just really get a look around it, but I would say with your perception you're able to fully examine it. As would let me actually choose stuff, that'd be fantastic. Okay, there we go. I have to reveal the third one for y'all. So there you go. Oh wait, I actually have a duplicate.
Just a sanity check. We see a down dwarf, a vulpine, and a big hyena, like a whatever they're called.
No.
And a
No.
wolf.
Null.
no.
Oh, now we see 2 vulpines. Or at least I
Oh,
do.
there's 3 in total.
Third one's not rendering for me.
Same.
There's one right. Oh wait, there should be one right here.
See the one at the
Yep,
One
very
right
end?
there.
One.
There's one at the window next to the dwarf.
Yep. See him.
Isn't there supposed to be a certain bugbear as well?
Yeah, this is him.
Well, that's the bugbear.
Right.
So where is number 3?
Oh, number 3 is right here.
Uh,
So one, there's
does anybody see a Waffle?
Negative.
That is a
No.
negative.
Okay,
Negative.
So
we
it's
may need to
supposed to be a
re.
bugbear, not a null.
All players step out to main menu and go right back in again.
Yeah, that's my bad. It's supposed to be it's bugbear, not a null. So,
Yeah, let
Okay,
me
stepping
go
out.
real quick.
yeah, go ahead and refresh real quickly before you
And
guys hop on in.
then
There we go.
Yeah. I have to hop out of the game, then go back into the game.
I
Mhm.
reloaded Ace, but still no Waffos. Or no Foxos.
You sure?
Nope.
Are you sure you
There is no
put
Foxo
down
here.
a bugbear and not another
It's
null?
it's a bugbear. I made a mistake. Also, there should be one. I see it right here. There's one right here. Here.
I see this
Yep.
guy.
See
this
that,
see
guy.
that.
This guy. Dwarf.
Not that
nothing
third
here.
one.
Well, could be that it's just not being seen because it would be blocked by the wall.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Every time I go to pick up my character, it is unhelpfully changing my view. So 1 second. Just gonna teleport
Yeah.
myself in.
Oh, I
Okay,
see it, I
it's
see
a
it.
clipping
There
rule
it
that's
is.
doing it. It's just clipping rules doing it to us. All right, so it's there.
Yeah.
It's just we can't see it from our angle.
Yeah, it's because you guys are inside, so it's like that's probably why you wouldn't be able to see it from there. But they are in there.
Okay.
They
very
are. Okay, so with that in mind, you also do notice that there is what looks to be a wolf, right about here, in front, with the bugbear. I don't know why they use the knoll for this, but honestly, it looks cool, so we'll just keep it. But it's a bugbear at this time.
Gotcha.
And primarily, you can hear them all just generally discussing as the bugbear is having a bit of aggression, being like I can't believe you let them in. It's like this place has been secure for weeks, and you are the ones that messed it up. As you hear a very familiar voice coming from the one that is closest to the door. So the owl would have a hard time hearing it, but you guys probably would as you're keeping quiet. It's like, well, if your men were a bit more careful, which is unexpected for any goblinoid, then the job would have been done faster. Fortunately, the map is almost complete, so once we get Gundren to speak, at least of the final touches, we'll make sure he is dealt with.
So at that point, with Vladimir hearing this, he looks over to Gundren and he just basically gives the thumbs up of basically confirming that they haven't left. Like, you're good.
All right, and then Targ, did you still want to just kick down the door with this or so?
Basically, after they're done with their initial lines.
Just before you kick the door, was the party told what Hoots saw?
There, I was just about to say that there, but everyone kept talking. I relay what Hoot saw there to the rest of the party, so they know what they're getting into.
So at this point, Vladimir kind of turns over to Valkin and he goes, "Did you happen to see what weapons each of them had?"
There, how detailed was my view on the weapons?
The weapons, you're not too certain. The only thing that you really were able to get a full clear on, at least without being spotted in that regard, is that you can tell that some of the gear that the hooded figures are wielding, they look pretty similar, if not identical, to Vlad's.
They're very similar to your combat weapons. There was a bugbear in there and seemed to be holding quite the sword as well.
Anything else before the door gets kicked down?
I
The,
was tempted to have Paarth ready in action, but being given a verbal description is not enough of the room, so I will wait to perform my action on the immediate following of the door being kicked, which would probably be after an initiative roll.
And
Yep.
I'm going to ready a fireball in to explode just as the door gets kicked in, prior to it being able to, affect Targ there and
I
him
can't get
rushing
into the
in.
hallway.
Yeah, the only reason I'm not having Paarth do his thing immediately is a description's not enough for Paarth to know the geometry of the room, so Paarth couldn't possibly know exactly where he wants to land his shot yet. So I'll just have Paarth wait until after he can see for himself.
Wait a sec. How many spell slots do you have now?
I have one remaining.
Okay, so you spent two spell slots, but you still have one.
Yep, because I have the staff that allows me to recover one.
Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, unless there's anything else, you kick down the door, and within a sudden flash, your kick of a fireball shoots at the very end of the room as the blast does kick off. And all of them need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Correct.
Okay, let's start off with the Hobgoblin. Okay, that will succeed. Next is the wolf.
I could silver barbs them.
Yeah. DC is an 18.
Okay, so that was a fail for the wolf.
Hmm.
And now for the others.
What about that
Yeah,
dwarf on the
17
floor?
natural and a beautiful
20. So this one right here succeeds. Next
There,
we'll go on to
alright.
this one. That one fails. And the other one succeeds. So go ahead and roll your damage.
Alright, so that is exclamation point there, and let me verify the die rolls. That is 8d6 there. Yeah, 8d6 there. And alright. And there we go. Total of 21. Don't think the fiend does anything to fire damage.
No, at this time, I think you only really get a bonus to your temporary hit points if you kill a target.
Mhm.
But so it was 21 damage. You said.
Yeah. Man, those are some sucky rolls.
Okay, so dead. Takes 10
Mhm.
damage. He takes. I accidentally did the wrong thing on this. So actually, he's supposed to have this amount.
Whoops.
That's
Oh,
okay.
boy.
But I can just change it. You okay? So then you take the 21. So that is okay. So as the fire spreads and explodes into the room, as the flames just get up to you, but not enough to hurt you, you hear a war cry coming from the bugbear right in front of you. It's like, "You intruders! I will make sure your skulls are hung at the post lines."
Bold words, King Droll of the Cragmaw tribe, by the mandate of the unbroken cycle of long death, your time approaches its foregone end. Usually, I take no pleasure in the harvest of souls in the service of the Silent Lord, but in your case, I, Targ the Pale, scion of Larg of the Shadow Teeth clan, instrument of the great cosmic order of death and rebirth, will enjoy tearing you apart, limb by limb. You and your twisted shard soul collaborators' lives are forfeit. Surrender and your end will be swift and merciful.
Practice that in the shower, did you not? Or did you roll in your grave for that? Now then, have at thee. As as combat will begin.
I tried to put exclamation mark and I forgot that just keeps throwing error messages in the thing. Our little
Yeah.
thing of putting an exclamation mark in chat doesn't work with this stupid system. There, I had to put dot exclamation mark. Considering how long these guys exchanged words, could I have Paarth creep over, if I can grab Paarth, enough for him, come on, there we go, to get himself onto the edge of the door and take a gander inside?
Yeah. And then the description you pretty much would be given is similar to what you've been told, except you see that there is a very dead and very scorched wolf that is on the ground. As some of the clothes and like wooden shield on the bugbear have been semi-burned, but you don't actually notice any burn damage on any of the three hooded figures.
Okay, by any chance, would Paarth have had a chance to drop a shot during those words, or do I wait for initiative?
Also, I wanted to take like a 5-foot step forward after the fireball explosion.
Yeah, that's of course. And then for you, Paarth, you wouldn't necessarily have a direct ability to do that. However, as you guys roll initiative for this, since you got the spring on them, I will allow everyone to roll with advantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's all thanks to me. Don't lose it.
Alright,
Double
let me
check.
see.
I think I'm +4. I keep forgetting somehow. No, 2.
Yep. As I will get the music going for this.
Exclamation point R2D20.
Oh, I just found out you don't even need to put R. You can just do exclamation point.
Yeah, exclamation point. I think it's D and then the number and then how many you have or whatever. Or it's
Okay, there we go. Got it.
yeah. And give me don't give me it right away. I'll go ahead and call for it in initiative order. So give me one moment.
I got the same thing twice.
Yep.
Bruh. I told you don't waste it.
Oh, whoops. Ignore that third
Hey,
roll.
16's
After I
pretty
realized-
good though, so it's not bad.
Hmm.
I was just trying to remove the dice, but ended up rolling it accidentally.
Ha, yes. I found right click it twice there, and then the little thing will pop up. It tends to work.
Yeah, my initiative would be 18.
Well, hold on. Give me a moment. I'm just trying to get everything else set up.
Just type it up in the chat.
Yeah,
So
that's
just type up-
I would prefer that.
Yeah, just type up your initiative in the chat. And by the way, Breaker, clear all your D6s.
Stand by, I will.
Get them out of my fucking sight.
Damn. Do you use that mouth in front of your mother?
Yes, I do, and she loves it. I'm being genuinely honest. She likes it when I curse. Not really, though, but...
She likes when I do that. Not really, but she does.
Yeah. She's like, well, how's work, honey? I'm just like, well, my manager's a fucking bitch. And she's just like, hey, yo, give me some hands, G.
Yeah, but if she catches those hands, you'll be out in dodgeball.
Okay, for that, you can roll disadvantage for your initiative.
No!
Ooh.
That's fine. Okay, I'm just getting
Well,
stuff
too
written
bad.
down quickly.
I got the same roll for both of them, so it's not like it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, give me just one moment. So that was 20, that one, and then I got rolled in that. Whew.
Chat log. There we go.
Oh my god.
I think I got the highest roll out of everybody.
What'd you get?
What did you get?
19.
I had 21.
Ooh, nice.
Immediately humble.
Goddamn.
Nice.
Get messed up, G. Ooh, okay. My my roommate's relatives are over, and I think it's like mainly just like his brother and like his niece, but
Mhm.
yeah, she's screaming downstairs.
Yeah.
But I'm like glad glad y'all aren't picking it up.
Oh
I think
God,
I just heard
I just heard it.
Oh,
Yeah, I did.
I can't close my door fully because of the land cord, so which is
Oh,
really
doesn't
dumb.
snake underneath?
No, it's like the one door in our entire apartment that I cannot sneak underneath.
Wow, it's scraping the ground. Dang.
No, I couldn't do it through the ground. It's literally it's the perfect distance to not put anything underneath the door. I can't even get a piece of paper to go through.
Oh, so
Wow.
there's no skirt. Wow, or like there's
Yeah,
no gap.
so if I have a fire, then I'm screwed. But no, so I literally have to snake it above. So I have to keep my door open at all times, pretty much, just like a slight crack. Okay, so I think I got the initiative at least on my end ready. So, which that is that much. So okay, let's go into the. I'm gonna apply. And let's go ahead and clear the Okay, so did anyone get higher than 20 or just at 20?
Vladimir got 21.
Okay, anyone else?
Nope, not past 20.
Nope.
Okay,
Wait, what happened to the chat log?
You have to space bar and hit the book in the top right corner. We left and then came
Oh,
back
there
in
we go.
again.
okay, a 19 through 15.
19 here.
18 here.
16 here.
Okay, so 19, 18, and then 16. You said Marshall.
Yes.
Cool. 15 or 10. 15 through 10.
Let's see. I've got 11.
I got a 10.
Okay. And there we go. I think that's everyone. Yep, that's everyone. Okay. So the person that is number 1 on the turn order is is one of the hooded figures in the corner.
Ooh.
So with a burst of speed, you see him immediately pull out a similar looking revolver, and he twirls it and immediately takes a couple of shots at a Targ. So he is going to make 2 attack rolls. I'm going to clear the board quickly so I can do the roll. That definitely will hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my deflect.
What is your deflect do? You reduce the damage of it?
Yeah.
Okay. And let me see. I'm just trying to see how much that is. Yes. So you can use your reaction to deflect or catch the missiles. It is bullets. It's gonna be pretty tough. But when you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your Dex modifier plus your monk level. So, go ahead and give me the roll.
Yep.
And I'm going to roll the damage out right now.
Oh, you cleared the dice.
Okay. So. Whew! Okay, so that's 19 piercing.
Ooh.
Oh, that.
Oh wait, I used the wrong die. Hold on.
Let's see what you got.
Uh, 12.
Okay, so at some point you're able to at least mostly evade it in the regard, but you do take the 7 piercing. As another shot will be fired at you. So it's 13 plus 8, so that is 21 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit still.
14 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, the first shot cleared my temporary hit points. And the second one brought me down to 29.
Mm-hmm. And as you're kind of like realizing like, oh, what is this sorcery of just what you've been hit with and tried to get around with, in a split moment you see that actually your assailant rushes down at you and proceeds to attempt a flurry of blows against you.
Ooh.
Okay, so that one is that's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh, dealing 11 bludgeoning damage as he rushes you down and knees you right in the abdomen. And then he'll go for one more attack with flurry of blows, which will miss as he goes to try and basically roundhouse kick you right afterwards, but you're at least able to duck enough to get away from it.
How much damage was the flurry of blows attack?
It was 11 bludgeoning.
Oh.
Yeah, as I rolled max damage on that.
Wow.
That is the end of his turn. As you see him just like, after he attacks, you just see him kind of slow in movement, and he cocks his head towards you, with a very similar yet scary looking face. As he will also use the remaining of his movement to pretty much just move back.
No. He cannot move away from me. I have Sentinel!
You already used your reaction.
It's not. It doesn't count.
Also, you see from
I still get a guaranteed attack of opportunity.
An opportunity attack does have a reaction. Also, one other thing that's important is that I will clarify this. He has a drunken technique where whenever he uses the flurry blows, he gains the benefit of the disengage action, and the walking speed is increased by 10 feet.
So hold on. I need to clarify this.
Let's see here.
Oh yeah.
I mean, with Sentinel, it would be that creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach.
Let's see. Whenever you hit a creature with an opportunity attack, the speed becomes 0. Creatures provoke opportunity attacks even if they take the disengage action. Oh, yep, you're right. Okay. Yep. You can go ahead and freely make an attack against him.
Let's go.
That's
Alright.
good. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, Sentinel there is they basically set it up as you move in here. Doesn't matter what sort of other feat you may have, it will defeat it.
hmm
Like you can take literally another feat there that is explicitly for giving you disengage upon attacking, and it defeats it.
19.
That will hit. Yeah, meets it, beats it.
Uh, 6 damage, and he stops
Ooh.
moving. Speed becomes 0.
All right. Move him back. He takes 6 damage. All right. Next up, we have this boy right here in the corner. And in a split moment, you see him pretty much just kind of like have his hand on his gun, just staring down as he ends his turn. Vlad, you were up.
Okay. So, if Vladimir was to take a peek from his current position around the door to look in, he's just going to see this one and this one, right?
That is correct.
And he can't really advance into the room because this one's blocking the way in. So, obviously using his firearm is going to really affect everyone else in here. Why did you have to block the door, you little shit? Why did you have to block the door?
Because he got hit.
Yeah, I know. So, peeking around the corner, would Vlad be able to pull out his own revolver to take a pot shot at this one back here?
Yeah, you have just enough room to do so. So go ahead and give me an attack roll.
All right, and that is what he will do then.
I mean, if you really want to, you can technically move past me at least.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able to get I wouldn't be able to get through the door because the other duplicate's standing right there.
Hmm.
So, with that, he is going to... plus... Open this up, come down here, that'll be plus 8 to hit.
I'm pretty sure this won't make a change to your plans, but Vlad can definitely see that Paarth is starting to do something.
As of right now, no, not really. Okay, so he's going to take 2 shots with a revolver towards the one in the back. So that'll be... Ooh, those are good rolls.
Yeah.
41.
Well, hold on. That was...
No, I know.
That was, let's see.
I know.
16,
I was just messing around.
16 plus 8 is 24. 17 plus 8 is 25.
That's pretty close, but you got it.
Can I give you a quick tip there? Aeros, if you do the thing like D20 plus 8, just roll it, and as soon as you get your roll, pick up the die that you just rolled and roll it again, and it'll still have the plus 8 modifier on it.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
That way nobody has to math.
Okay, so both of those struck, which means...
Yep. Roll your full damage.
That'll be 2d6 plus 6 for each shot. Yeet. So 13 for the first shot, and 10 for the second.
Nice. And it was to this one, right?
It was to the one in the back, yes.
Okay. So it's 26 total?
23.
23, okay. I appreciate your honesty. I was testing you.
So literally all Vlad does is everyone else can see Vladimir pull out. He resheathes his blade, pulls out the revolver, peeks around the corner, pop, pop, and then pulls back in.
Perfect. And then is that the end of your turn?
That's literally all he can do.
All right, Paarth, you're up next.
Yep. Gonna have to do a little bit of measuring here. But first, you've heard Paarth make the weird, growly, like dark noises in his throat before whenever he casts warlock spells, but Paarth seems to be doing something that sounds a little bit more vile than usual. And for the first time you see when he's casting a spell, you know how he always does his fairy dragon appearance whenever he starts to cast a spell? He turns indigo this time.
Ooh.
He grew older.
Oh yeah, and by the way, Targ will look a bit hobbly. He kind of just, well, when the shot came from behind him, he just kind of stepped to the side a little bit, and he's leaning into his staff right now, but he's still like unfazed mostly.
And then Paarth, before you continue, Larzong, have you been keeping track of the health on your character?
Yep.
Okay, I just still see it's 43 out of 43.
Yeah, I didn't update it in Tailspire yet.
Oh, okay. Alright then. Just want to double check.
Just double check to make sure my own HP is correct. It is. May I continue my turn?
Yeah, of course. Sorry, I just noticed that.
That's okay. Just don't want you to wait on me when I'm waiting for you. So, any case, Paarth turns indigo. You hear a strange noise. It almost sounds like the sound you'd hear if there was an explosion underwater, despite it being in the atmosphere. As suddenly the room grows dark. And I have to get my measurement right here. I had it earlier while you guys were doing your turn, but I didn't want to interrupt you guys. Where was my point? I remember it was close to the bear's paw. Not quite there. Hey, game, mouse, thank you. There he is. So that is supposed to be just shy of the dwarf on the ground. Do you want to do a draw over of that bubble there, Ace? Because I need you to make it permanent, and I need you to make it black.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I think they're casting darkness.
Worse.
No,
Much
it's the
worse.
hunger. It's the hunger spell.
Hunger of Hadar. You hear slurping sounds and the sounds of tentacles whipping around as the room suddenly grows very cold.
Oh wait, what damage is that again?
That is two types. First one is cold damage, and so any creature that starts their turn in the area will take 2d6 cold damage, and any creature that ends their turn in there takes 2d6 acid damage if they fail a reflex save.
Oh, that's a bit different than I remember.
So the spell does not specify upon casting if the 2d6 damage takes effect, or only if it's on the start of each creature's turn. I'm assuming only on the start of each creature's turn.
Let me take a look at that and see. Hunger of Hadar.
Hunger of Hodor.
Hodor. Hunger of Hodor. You open a gateway to the dark between the light. Sora, 20 foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears. The void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises of people finishing up their slurpees. within 30 feet away. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage, and then any creature that ends its turn there must succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 as a milky, otherworldly tentacle rubs against it.
Ooh.
Ew, why'd you cast hentai?
Question is,
Mhm.
our friend Tog out of the radius?
He is intentionally supposed to be outside the radius, yes.
Okay, I will say, he is out of radius, but if we're gonna count that as out of radius, then he is also out of radius.
Yeah, this dude is not being touched because of the way this sphere
Cool.
is shaped. So he's not touched, he's not touched, he's not touched. These three absolutely are.
Okay.
This position would have included them. Well,
That is still.
I-
but
it
that's
would-
Yes,
Yeah.
I don't have the ability to make a permanent bubble and then slide it because the game is stupid.
yeah.
If Ace wants to, he can grab the bubble from its center point and like millimeter it towards the bear's foot. But I
Yeah,
can't do
of
it while you
course.
guys are drawing bubbles over bubbles over bubbles at the moment.
Yeah. So can you get rid of that? Thank you.
So
Mhm.
Ace, if you grab it by its center point, you should be able to drag it slightly more towards the bear's foot. There you go.
Like that.
You also need to drag it this word way, because to not touch Targ.
Towards the east.
Yes, towards due east.
Can you just say left or right? Because I don't understand what.
Compass. Compass. There's a compass on the map. East.
Lower left corner of your screen.
Okay, so it's in the center of this one, but do you want to be the center of this one?
There we go. No, you moved it a bit too far, but closer to the crack. Yes.
Well, it has to be within
Yeah,
one of the
stop.
squares.
Yeah, right there. Perfect.
Yeah, I already had it like that.
Oh, okay. I'm trying, but I'm trying to change angles and deal with the cut box and try to see what the heck you're seeing. Okay.
That's
but
okay.
yeah. So it's technically not touching Targ. It's not touching the one cloaked guy that's standing just to the right of the door, and it's not touching the fallen dwarf.
It's just these three.
Any case,
Okay, so
with
yeah.
that down, all I have left is my bonus action and move.
well, you have
wasn't-
to roll damage.
No, I
It
don't.
wasn't-
That's why I was asking you earlier. It says as each creature starts their turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right then. Sounds good.
So, 1 second. Let me double check. Yes, it is concentration. I thought it was. So therefore, Paarth spends his move action simply just getting the hell out of dodge. He flutters back this way and perches.
If
That's
it
my
wasn't
turn.
for the acid damage and the blinding effect, I would be fine.
Well, the idea is it's also blinding them magically, so they have to come and fight you directly. If they want to play fisticuffs, you can just take a 5-foot step back and fight whoever comes through the doorway.
True, I suppose, but at the same time, this one guy
I'm
can
literally
probably
forcing them
see
to
us.
come single file. If they want to fight
Yeah,
us, they have to come through that door now.
Yeah, but at the same time, if this one guy that's in the next to the doorway, out of the reach of the spell, if he has a ranged attack, he can basically take a pot shot at me, probably.
Kinda, but if you take a 5-foot step back, you're protected by the door. Again, we're trying to draw them into where we can hit them, not where they can only hit you.
Yeah. Well, and that being the case, then too, unless you have anything else, it is your turn, Targ.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
literally saving your bacon right now because the way you had it set up, all the enemies could hit you, and only you could attack, and the rest of us were just standing back here where we can't help.
Right, so can I still see the guy in front of me well enough to punch him?
Yes, you can.
Wonderful. I'll take my first attack then. That misses horribly.
Unfortunately.
Yeesh.
Oh, I just realized something.
Hmm.
That one should hit though.
Breaker, your owl's caught in it, I think.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
It doesn't go through walls.
Oh, it doesn't?
well,
okay.
there you go.
No, it doesn't. Also, I forgot to add your owl to combat, so we'll just say for all extensive purposes that your owl will go right after you, and you just control on your turn.
Okay.
Okay, and then
Yeah,
25
actually, I
to
think
hit.
we did. Yeah, I think we did establish last time that the pets would just be kind of simultaneous with the players' turns.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. The monk takes 8 damage,
Sounds good.
and that's bludgeoning. And I will also take. I'll use Flurry of Blows.
Ooh, I go for it.
Bam.
Let's see how this work again. No, there it is. Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, and 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Nope. And unfortunately also misses.
Dang nabbit.
Which he will actually on the second one use a reaction and a key point to attempt an attack on one target you can see. Other than the attacker. Okay, never mind. He can't do that. So
Yeah.
no worries then.
I think the dude that he's fighting can't see too good since most of his head's in darkness.
Oh yeah, he's blinded.
Well, the ability states that it has to attack someone else within 5 feet. So
Yeah,
I couldn't use it anyway.
I can understand logically that he can blind fight because, like, you know, they're basically punching directly in front of each other. Like, you can blind fight somebody if you know that they're, like, right in front of you, you're just going to swing in the air. But trying to target somebody outside of that is kind of hard.
Yeah. One thing that that for you, Targ, is a little bit concerning, since for you would just primarily see like sigils on the ground, as they're like having a hard time looking around. As you attack with your flurry of blows, you do notice that the mask starts to glow, a bit of a like a bloodstone red. As you can see, like the like basically you see this assailant dodging your attacks.
Oh, interesting.
Hmm.
Right.
Is that everything?
I will take a step back. I guess he can technically maybe take a opportunity attack against me,
Yep, he shall do so.
but he does at advantage, disadvantage.
That is correct. Gonna clear real quickly. The other person as well would try and use a machete to this guy will also try to do an opportunity attack against you. So we'll go with the guy in the spell effect first. That is a 9 plus I believe it's 8 to hit for the fist. Yes. So 9 plus 8 that was equals 17.
Yeah, 17 doesn't hit.
Does not hit. Okay. And then we'll go for the other dude with the machete. Nope. You see that as he swings the machete across, he gets interrupted by the other dude's attack, and so it actually goes high and embeds into the wooden post nearby him, as it looks to be stuck.
Meanwhile, you hear muttering, "Oh, damn it!"
You actually wait. You mean hearing from them? No, they don't say a word.
Hearing from them, like the one that got his machete embedded into the thing. You just hear the guy go, "Oh, damn it!"
Actually, you hear more of like a murmured like
Hmm.
in that regard.
I want
Almost
to
as
turn
if,
my
like-
guy around, but it refuses to move that way.
Yeah, it's because the
The anatomy
that
of the map.
yeah, but the it's right here though. It's a little awkward. You'll have to drag your character through if you want to go through.
I mean, I don't want to like. I don't technically want to like. What do you call it? Like. I don't want to leave that space, but I want to like turn back towards them.
Oh,
You hold Alt.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Okay. And if that's everything, then Marshall, it'll be your turn.
Okay, so none of the baddies. Oh, let me move my character. Oh shoot, my character. Okay, then how is there a way to just like segment your line for movement?
Yes. There, you can just click another time there, and then you can start bending it.
That's using your ruler. That's using your ruler tool.
Oh, okay. Okay, move that because I need to be able to look at all things. Okay, so there is that darkness that they see. Are we able to see into it or no?
Yeah, for you all, it is just sigils that are on the ground, since you're not in the actual thing of it.
Oh, that is movement downwards I did not want to take. I'll just move back here because I can still see and cast over them. I think I'm just gonna cast what's it called? Toll the Dead on them because it's gonna be 2d12.
On which one specifically?
If I'm I don't know
If you're
if I
standing directly across from the door, you can slightly see the dude just slightly to the right of the door
Can
frame.
I'm talking about the big one.
The big
I'm
one is
gonna roll.
completely inside. The big guy is completely engulfed into the pure darkness.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
can't see. We
Yeah, I
can
don't think
see
you
it.
can see him.
Yeah, you can see him.
I mean,
Can?
in terms of darkness, in terms of the spell, we can see him, but in terms of my sight, can't.
I'm confused.
this
It's
like-
magical darkness.
No, so okay, let me explain. Let me get a moment to explain. So pretty much, it is an area of blackness and bitter cold appears within the range. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate the area, and creatures fully inside of it are blinded. So you can see the area out from the outside of it as like essentially a void of sigils and looking of like it's stars and of sorts. Though if you're inside of the area, you are blinded.
Oh, right,
Gotcha,
that's how it
so-
works.
So
it doesn't
those outside
actually-
the bubble can actually see the shapes of the figures in there.
Exactly. They can see
Yeah.
everything.
Wow, that
How-
spell
and
just
the-
became way more powerful.
Yeah,
And the
that's
big
why-
one has been hurt, correct?
Yes, there was a fireball earlier.
Okay, and I just did a ruler. It is technically in line of sight, just
Okay.
barely. So yeah, I'm gonna toll the dead. That yeah.
All right. So wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
All right.
Good luck, Marshall.
It
He
fails.
failed.
Let's go.
All right. Go ahead.
Oh wait, no, it's
you're-
not 2d8. It's not 2d8. Ignore this roll. Ignore this roll. Ignore this roll. It's
That's fine.
2d12 because they're already hurt.
Mm.
Let's go.
Oh!
Hey, not bad. Not bad.
Irony is that the other one was better.
What was the other one?
It was a
15.
10. Yeah.
Ah. Can you keep that roll? Okay, it takes 12
No.
damage. Doesn't get anything out. It just takes. That's it. That's the only difference between the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's my turn. I don't have any bonus action spells that are useful for attacking, and I don't want to go into the room.
All right. Well, if it is the case, then it is the bugbear's turn.
So
Yeah.
bugbear. 1 sec. I think it was 2d6 each time, right? Yep, 2d6.
Yep, 2d6.
So the bugbear first starts his turn going, "Ooh, it's chilly in here," and takes 5 damage.
Takes 5 damage. You said.
Yep.
Cool. Oh no! The weather inside is frightful.
And the fire is so delightful.
I don't think it'll matter in such close quarters, but I believe this also counts as rough terrain.
Oh,
It is,
does. I looked it up.
yep.
Yes.
So I will go ahead and do my usual roll for this sort of thing, where if he's able to go in a general good direction or if he goes random directions. So, okay. So he generally has a feel for the room. As he is pretty much going to 10, 20, and then he just kind of feels around a little bit, and he's like, "You think that merely turning the lights off will save you?" Is he able to push through? And attacking Lay Targ.
What size category is this dude? Is he still technically medium?
Yes.
In that case, he is technically outside the effect then, so he doesn't take the secondary damage.
Yep.
But did he take the first damage?
He did.
Yes, he did.
All right.
All right, and then he goes to attack, which he fails.
Oh,
Saving me a spell slot. I was ready to silvery barbs that bit.
As he pretty much sees, he's like just getting his vision back a little bit and swings, and the you see from a mere sudden moment that the door just burst and shatters, as you're all just kind of covering from those splinters that fly.
Oh, well, there you go, Vlad. The door's not in your way anymore.
Ah! Thank you for clearing path, friend. Kink, kink. Pulls hammer back.
And he, since he did attempt an attack on his turn, he does get to use a bonus action for his spiked shield, to attempt to attack again. Which also fails.
Let's go. Let's
God
freaking
damn.
go.
And okay, that's the end of his turn. Next boy, who is out of range.
Suits me just fine.
So number 3, this is Cleaver Vlad.
Yep. All right.
Well, I can't pick up my existing dice, so I'm going to have to keep rolling fresh ones, but Cleaver Vlad, he takes 5 damage as he starts his turn.
For which one?
Cleaver Vlad.
No, that. Oh,
He was out of range. Because he started right here.
Oh, he's that dude. Okay.
Yeah.
So ignore that then.
Yep. Valkin, is your turn.
All right. Well, let's see. You there. With that, Hex moves on to the bugbear. And dexterity is his curse.
You have made him less dexterous, as now his base is pink.
There. And I launch my... What are they called?
Eldritch Blast?
My Eldritch Blasts at him. I'm going to...
Back into the refrigerator?
Yeah. Yep, back into the refrigerator he goes with the pushing effect. And because he's close enough, I'm also going to use the telekinetic shove as part of that.
Telekinetic shove is a bonus
Or-
action, though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And Hex movement is, it takes up the bonus action. There, it's
Yep.
not just it happens. That's right.
Well, that's still
Mhm.
2 knockbacks into the person behind him then.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, yep. Alright.
Well, let's see if you
So-
hit, though.
Yep. Okay, so that is D20 plus. Let's see. Spell attack modifier default is 9 plus the rod is 10. There. And first bolt.
Nice.
Nice.
And second bolt.
Oof.
Ooh.
Okay.
Probably not.
So yeah, so the first one hits. The second one unfortunately does not. So go ahead and roll your damage, and he's moved 10 feet back.
Okay, so it's
If, well, he gets shoved 10 feet back, but the person behind him either gets shoved back with him, or they take damage against each other, or however the rules go.
Yeah.
Plus
So
5.
other one rolls acrobatics check or athletics.
There. Let's see. So it's D10.
I thought it was just pure dex save.
Oh yeah, dex saving throw. You're right,
plus-
which is better. So
Let's see. Then the hex damage. What was the hex damage again? 1d6. D6 plus 5. Alright, here we go. Alright. And I think that's right. 5, 6, 7. Yep. There we go. 15 damage to him. And
Nice.
gets knocked back.
Ace, did you suddenly give a cauldron a player base?
no, I did not. Why?
It
I see a
looks like
cauldron with a character base suddenly pop out of nowhere here.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
weird.
really?
Yeah, it has
Right.
it has like like the base around like a player's character token.
Wait, is it like inside the building or like?
Yeah, it's inside the building.
Oh.
It looks like a giant
Oh,
cookie
yeah.
pot,
Oh,
now has
oh,
a character
that's-
on it.
Oh, so that's something different. So that was actually already a part of the map. So someone else did it.
Why does,
Okay.
why does it have a base in the?
It does. It do got a base.
Oh
Yes.
God.
All
Holy
about
shit.
the base.
Yeah, it's massive. I don't know why.
Yep. By the way, I seem to have lost the die I rolled, so you may want to do just a die clear.
You may as well,
Yeah,
because I'm covering the board as well with mine.
Yeah, I already think I have the damage for him. Yeah, this bugbear is not looking too good.
And back into the freezer he woes.
Yep. All right. And with that, I will go ahead and end my turn.
All right, Norelor, you are up.
Alright. So I actually did see that 3 of the big bads, 3 of the clones, as well as the boss, is here. She's gonna go ahead and use her only other level 3rd spell slot to cast Spell to Weapon again. But once he can get the dwarf into vision, so he can be made sure not to be hit by it. Is that allowed?
Which spell?
Yeah, I was gonna
Danny-
say. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's the Spelled Guardians, my bad.
Ooh, the guardian
Oh.
spell. Ooh.
Ah.
That is a beautiful combination right now. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she makes sure she gets her eyes on the injured dwarf to make sure he can't be hurt by it when she casts it.
She can peek down that edge because you can see that there is a completely clear line, especially now that there's no more door. Straight across. The only question is that table completely blocking her from like squatting down and looking under the table?
It is to a general point, unfortunately.
So there you can.
Yeah, I mean, if you're one to like, you're just approaching into the room as you cast Spiritual Guardians.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get a sign of light, line of sight on the dwarf.
Okay. Well, due to the furniture that's in the way, because there's also chairs and everything that's there, you can kind of faintly see him. It's kind of hard to tell what his condition looks like, except not good.
Yeah, okay, I see him enough that I can designate him as someone who isn't going to be affected by the spell. That's all.
Well, So Spirit Guardian, you can choose any number of people for. So you
Is
can
it-
include him as a target.
Yeah, I was going. I just need line of sight because I believe that's the restriction. You have to be able to see them or designate them as to be safe from the spell.
Well, you
Yeah.
do see him, so you would just pretty much be like, okay, the enemies before me that I know and I can see, those are my targets, pretty much.
Yeah, so
Um,
that's what I'll do with the Spectral Guardian.
Okay. And if I recall properly,
I believe it's
Yeah.
a 20-foot circle around her.
Yeah.
I've got the reference here. No, wait, that's the wrong one.
oh, 15.
Yeah, it's a 15 radius.
Okay, 15.
Okay.
So now we have
So-
2 overlapping bubbles of death.
Yep. Let me go ahead. I will set that up
Amazing.
for you.
Well, so I'm supposed to say those two are getting hit, right?
Mhm.
It slices, it dices,
Oh,
it makes chili
frick.
fries.
Come on.
There it is.
And then I'm trying to. Oh, there it is. Bam. There we go. So.
Yeah, you should be able
Spirit-
to recolor those if you want to give them more zest, but
That's what I'm doing right now.
Sweet.
And then I have this one as black, but I'm just gonna change it to make it like it's a green for the tentacles. Ha ha ha.
sounds good.
Why am I stuck in freaking draw mode for some reason, even though I toggled ruler off?
Hmm.
I don't know.
No idea.
Um,
Uh,
um,
I'm
but
just
anyway,
imagining
yeah.
these wraiths of elves looking at the tentacles, and the both of them are just kind of like looking at each other, going, "Sup."
Alright. So now that has happened, pretty much, designate any number of creatures you can see be unaffected by it. Since now there's actually like a valid target, this guy can be seen again.
Mhm,
Since you just because he moved in the corner, you didn't really have a good chance of seeing him.
mhm.
So
Let me
now,
relog actually. Be right back.
okay, go ahead. And so now all 3 of these guys need to make wisdom saving throws. Except the bugbear because he literally had 3 health. So
He's going down no matter what.
yeah, the other 2 need to make dex not dex saves, wisdom saves though. So let me roll those out.
His last words were, "So you think you could just hide in the darkness, huh?"
Oh,
Well,
darkness.
Okay, let's see. My spell save DC is 15. I think one of
15.
them's obviously gonna do the well.
Yeah, so this one here, he was the first roll, which is only a 10, so this guy fails, but this guy does succeed.
So you think darkness is your ally? You merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it.
Hmm.
I want to do the full quote.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
And then go ahead and make the save throw, or make the damage now. Because this guy clears day. Ah! Urgh.
For those that are in the bubble, all they hear is the bugbear falling down and more slurping sounds.
Yeah, you guys have successfully just made a Venn diagram at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
People we like, or people that are screwed, people that are really screwed, people that are fucked.
Mm. There. Yep. And here is the you're not going to have a nice day section.
Okay, so it's 11.
11. Okay.
So like what? 5 for the saves.
Yeah. So 5 damage on this guy, but 11 on the other dude. You do see that the guy that did rush you down a little bit, he's looking a little lost for wear. Not looking too clean.
I'm half wondering if the Vlad in there is pretty much like, not fair.
Not fair. Oh, you got really loud for a moment. Sorry. Let me turn you down.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I think it was just because I raised my voice.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'll turn you back up.
Alright.
I was trying to get a deep voice, but to get a deep voice, I also had to get louder.
Not fair.
Alright.
Yeah, I could just see it now. It's just like, how dare you, not fair.
Okay.
That's cheating. You're cheating. Ah.
Anyways.
Anyways, she'll get behind Lazang now, this cut, because what she went ahead for to do is successful.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the carrier of the bag of holding. She'll take one of the spell potions of healing that's in there and try to give it to Tank to use.
Targ?
Targ, yeah.
I'm just imagining the phone call that Vlad has with the scientist lady. You managed to take out 2 of the other Vlads already? Yes, I fought dirty.
Yeah, let's just say we had interesting tactics.
Question there for Norelor's sake. Would she be able to stand right here where the little mini bubble is?
I suppose she could. He's mostly just trying to avoid direct opportunity attack.
All right.
And okay, can she try to heal Trog using a potion of healing?
So unfortunately, self-administration is a bonus action, but administering a potion to somebody else is an action.
Handing is a swift or bonus action?
Free.
You can give it to him. You can give it to him for a bonus action.
Yeah, okay. I said, Targ, here. I can give him the potion.
Yes, you can give it to me, but you cannot make me drink it.
So it sips a little bit.
You can lead a death priest to a health potion, but you can't make him drink.
Oh yeah, something that's probably important to mention. For everyone who it has the movement of anyone I don't designate as safe with the spell as well.
Oh no!
Yep. So it's
That
difficult
means
terrain and
yes,
Also, I
double rough
think my-
terrain. What was the rules of double rough terrain? Or like slow down effect and a rough terrain that multiplies it, doesn't it?
Also, for
Well-
whatever reason, my UI just seems to have broken out completely.
Oh,
Even
no.
though I relogged.
Did you
Uh,
press spacebar?
That's not it. It just literally doesn't let me like move my token anymore. I mean,
It's not your turn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not your turn. That's why.
We're in turn order. You can't do anything on the board when it's not your turn. You can throw dice, but even once the dice land on the board, you can't grab them anymore.
Oh, speaking of which, I should probably remove my dice. There we
Yeah,
go.
but,
yeah.
So Ace, what was the rules though with a slowdown effect and rough terrain? It like stacks, right? It basically reduces their movement speed to almost nothing.
So how it works is that difficult terrain, for every 1 feet that you move, you have to expend 2 feet of movement. So to move 5 feet, you have to use 10 of your feet.
Okay, so that halves it basically. Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing though is that since you're in a position right now where it's 2 separate effects that result in movement, you have to half the speed of the creature first, then they use their speed.
So
Right.
with her effect, they're already half basically, and then they're being slowed
Yes.
down again.
Yeah, by your spell effect.
And what does her spell effect do for slowdown?
It halves the creature's speed. Yours
So-
provides difficult terrain.
So they're basically quartered in a full effect then, while they're in both zones at the same time.
Yeah, it
Correct.
just means that they have really low speed now.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a double. Yeah, so that's gonna be a spot of bother for them.
Right.
Oh, this is going to be a spottable, though.
Anyways,
bother.
I need to use the restroom. I'll that'll be it, and I'll be back with all my thoughts. Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yep, make sure you enter turn.
I'm the one in control.
I can do it for you.
Okay.
And next-
Gundren.
He's like, "Oh well, so looks like you got it taken care of right now. So I will I'll provide any sort of other assistance to see if maybe there might be some more that are coming across." As he will make his way outside pretty much, and keep an eye out for any enemies that are charging on it. And
Yeah, any additional riffraff? That's always good.
Yep.
Mhm.
And he will basically just let you know if there's any inbound enemies that are coming.
Right, I'll be right back.
So
Sounds good.
Vlad gets his turn gift of 9 damage.
Nice. Oh, come on. There you go. All right. So, knowing this, the general situation of it, you do see outside of the range itself that the Vlad that just took damage from the cold basically just takes the side of what the mask would look like, and you see it ripping off as if it was mended to his skin.
He's ripping his mask
Uh,
off?
Yes.
Ooh.
And let me go ahead and I don't have the model just yet for it, but I'll show you in a screenshot what the face looks like.
Discord, stream, both?
It'll just be a screenshot within Discord.
Mm.
Give me just one moment. So picture a bunch of wrapped bandages that are kind of peeling off and breaking, covered in dried blood. As what looks to be the scorched half of a Vulpine's face, as you can see, like different openings of flesh, revealing different areas of bones. Very similar towards like how like Baraka looks, on like the right side of his face, and on the left side you see it looks completely normal, besides with a couple scratches and some faltering of fur.
So, Two-Face.
Pretty much. Oh,
I
actually, I don't have
see-
it. It's taking a while.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't see the art anywhere.
I'm still looking for it. Give me one moment, because I am prepared.
Vladimir, that does not look good.
From the sinister-looking red eyes that it has, he points towards you, and it's just like, "You will be fallen at this point. We will rip you to shreds, comrade." As you see him break the mask in two and toss it into your room.
There.
And as you see the mask pretty much just kind of hit the ground a little bit, you see it spark and sizzle with eldritch green like sparks of fireworks as an explosion is caught in the middle of the room.
Before you do that, did you roll him actually throwing in pure darkness? He's still
It's
in outer darkness. He can't see where he's throwing his mask.
He has a special ability that allows him to go past that.
Oh,
So-
creepy magical.
Even with the
darkness.
mask off?
He alone has the ability. So,
Ah, okay.
Alright, so he threw exploding mask in our room.
yep,
Yeah.
15 feet. So I need everyone to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Just point of clarification there, because it sounded like the mask granted him such an ability earlier. Does that still work after he's destroyed the mask?
You don't know.
Okay.
So dex saving throw.
Yep.
Any spells that can help with this?
I'm assuming I can't silvery barbs this guy's throw attempt. Because I didn't actually roll.
No, it's just like using an item.
Oh, and
Oh,
I had a
no.
crit failure.
Oh man.
Alright, let me see. Where's
Yeah,
my...
this is the general idea, except imagine half of his face just being like burned and blistered off and everything.
Ah!
Wait,
Almost
is it
had a
still
19.
is it still first round?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
33, 4 because of staff. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely didn't meet my reflex save, and there's nothing I can do to fix it as far as I'm aware, so...
Dexterity. What DC was it?
The DC is 16.
Ah!
Right.
Yeah,
I just
I'm going
made it.
to
So is
use
it a meets it beats it?
Yes.
one of my luck points.
Yeah, meets it beats it.
There,
should be
I'm
just,
using one of my luck
good
points
day.
here to roll again.
Go for it.
Yeah, especially since I saw your thing almost landed on the 20, then rolled back to the 6. Or the 9.
Yeah.
But yeah, Paarth's gonna get hurt, I think. Despite the fact that he's all the way up there.
Plus 4.
Do you have any class features that could help me?
Really?
Oh no.
There. Yep. Fine. I will eat it as is.
Yep. Alright, so anyone that got a 16 or higher succeeds. As you so those who succeeded take 13 fire damage, and the rest take 26.
Okay.
Ouch. So Ace, you said 26?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
I also need
Fireball.
to roll a concentration check then.
Yep, which the DC you've failed, so that would be 13.
DC 13?
Yep.
Okay,
And-
so and I have to
That would
roll
actually have
2.
been, let's see here.
Concentration check base. I think I wrote this thing down because of how often I had to do this.
Yeah, and then Norelor, let me just double check. Did you succeed on the dex save or no?
Yeah, I rolled 16 total.
Okay, so then your check will be 10 then. So your constitution check or your concentration will be a 10.
Okay.
Okay,
So
10 or
that's
higher, please.
Actually, 13 due to the killing.
Well,
Okay.
No, that's for that one.
Yeah,
Great.
my concentration check failed by a single dang point.
oh yeah, unfortunately. So the explosion catching you off does indeed break the sigils as the room does clear up a bit more.
One dang point.
Okay.
Okay,
Luckily,
that-
yeah.
Well, I would roll with advantage, but that was already a success.
Yeah, you're good.
25.
There's no need.
Okay, so that's zeroed out. This is now 25. Okay.
Somehow Targ is still standing.
Well, let me explain because I was waiting for a moment to kind of talk. So, as your spell does falter, Paarth, and anyone with that would be able to see through the hallway, which is pretty much most of everyone, including you, Vlad. You see that as the mask pretty much like breaks apart and becomes brittle, you do see that a horrific sight does occur with the Vlad before you, as he just keeps pointing at you, Vladimir, and speaks something within Sylvan, saying, "My soul may be taken, but yours will be lost due to time." As his body quickly ages at a rate where it becomes brittle and just breaks apart, as he falls forward and just turns to ash.
Ooh.
Does Vladimir's mask do anything? Because I thought it was supposed to do the sucky whenever one of these
Ooh,
guys
give me a-
dies.
Give me a moment. I'm not done yet.
Okay.
You guys ask more questions than kindergartners. When is bathroom time? I thought we had homework.
I'm sitting here waiting patiently. Everyone else is just jumping in immediately, and I'm just like, guys,
Well,
he's trying to talk.
that felt like a very, very finalized, like, hard period there. So-
Yeah, it
Right.
did kind of, but
Right. Anyway,
Yeah. Focus. I like to pause it to let it sink in for a moment.
Yep.
And as that sinks in, Vlad, the voice resonates within you as you get a mild headache after the body collapses, and hearing the words, "We have united again." As I need you to give me a percentile roll.
oh boy. Yeet. $94?
What the fuck? Okay. Okay, I did not expect you to get that. That's cool. So
If listen
you
closely, you can hear the GM's mind breaking.
as you feel the connection of the soul kind of glow up the eyes, with the eye particularly being of green, you feel as if you have regained something that you have lost. As you feel like your body is a lot more loose, and that you're able to do something that you've never really been able to do. I need you to write this down, because you're going to gain a little bit of stuff.
Okay. Give me a moment.
oh, that's not
Where's the
important.
thing? There's the thing, and there's the thing. Okay, let's go.
Okay, so you gain three particular abilities. Firstly, you gain the ability of the martial arts die that monks have. So you have refelt this practice of martial arts that you have been given and forged into you, that you can use unarmed strikes and monk weapons with dexterity instead of strength. Except for you, your dice roll is a D8. And it stays
D8.
consistently at that roll.
Okay, so unarmed martial arts die, D8, unarmed strikes, and monk weapons?
Yes. In addition, once per short rest, you can do a flurry of blows. So immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, you can use your bonus action to make 2 unarmed strikes once per short rest.
Cue the Neos wake up, I know Kung Fu scene.
Yes.
Pretty much.
Right. Keep it in your pants for now, Mr. Main Character.
He certainly is.
In addition, you also gain the drunken technique from the Way of the Drunken Master, except it works a little bit differently for you. So usually, whenever you use a flurry of blows, you gain the benefit of the disengage action, and your walking speed increases by 10 feet. For this case, whenever you make an attack roll and successfully hit an opponent, you gain the benefit of a disengage action, and your walking speed increases by 10 feet. You can use this effect any number of times per long rest, equal to your proficiency bonus.
Use is full proficiency bonus. Okay, successful attacks gain disengage, uses equal proficiency bonus.
Plus 10 feet of movement as well.
Okay. Plus 10 feet of movement. Okay.
Hey man, I gotta give the Marshall character a good amount of abilities. He's like the only Marshall guy in your class.
It's
In
sadly
your, in your
true.
club.
Yeah, he's the
Um,
only marshal amongst all the casters.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, aside from,
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
Also, you like Targ. But now that he has pretty much been disintegrated, it is now this dude's turn.
Oh, that
Um,
was all. That was all three.
That was all three. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right, went ahead and dropped it in our private chat there, Ace, just to have notes of.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Sounds good. Next up, it is the other Vlad's turn, and you see him pulling out a revolver and is going to take 2 shots against. Let's see, what is a good range that he has? That unfortunately. Oh, no, that's going through the wall, so he would not have that.
he literally has to shoot me.
Doesn't have to.
Well, if he shoots past me, he takes it in disadvantage.
Okay. Then he will go ahead and shoot you then. uh, let's go ahead and clear some of these dice off. So with him, now I can delete this character, thank God. He is dead. Nice. So he will make this you see from him his aim is steady and true, like he doesn't like twitch or anything like that as he takes a shot at you. And with his effect, he gains advantage, but he reduces the number which he rolls at. So, which is plus. Wait, that can't be right. Oh no. Okay, so instead it is. I'm going to do exclamation mark 2d20 plus 3. And what's your AC again, Larzong?
18.
Oh, never mind.
Ooh, not 20.
Oh.
Can I silvery barbs that?
Yeah, of course. Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead and roll again.
Does it negate the I still roll with advantage, right? Or is it not advantage?
I'm gonna make you reroll that higher one. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
It makes it.
if
I
you
might
rolled
s-
advantage, basically as you get your results, Silvery Barbs makes you reroll it. It basically deletes advantage because we wait until you got your resulting roll, then said, nope, that didn't happen, you have to roll again.
Okay,
Oh,
so
okay. Let me look at it. Silvery bar. The triggering creature must reroll the d20 and use the lower roll. But I'm assuming if there's more than one.
Well,
What
it's two.
the fuck?
Oh.
Oh,
Couldn't I have had those 20s a moment ago?
They're
Um,
mine.
Oh,
mean,
hey,
if-
now you get advantage on. Someone can have advantage on something.
Okay, first we'll go through the order resolution. Who you're giving advantage to, we haven't resolved this yet.
I will give it to Targ.
Okay.
Very good
Paarth,
call.
Silvery Barbs.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
So roll again, Ace, and Paarth
Let's
will
go,
put his Silvery
finally.
Barbs onto. Let's pick. I'm picking Valkin.
All right.
Okay, so the attack misses.
I mean, our Vladimir is next.
As far as I'm aware, there's nothing stopping more than one caster casting Silvery Barbs, right?
That's correct. But it also doesn't stop a guy with multi-attack from shooting twice. Because I was
True.
canceling out a crit there is worth it. Whenever he's this low health.
Unfortunately, it's 16, so I don't think that hits.
Nope, shouldn't.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Well, that is the end of his turn then, and Vlad, you are up.
I'm just imagining in a D20 modern, and the enemy pulls out a chain gun. You just hear like a crowd of like 50 voices. I cast silvery barbs.
Bro, that's why so like silvery like I think silvery barbs with sorcerers is like the worst thing possible though, because if you play the aberrant, this is actually a fun D&D fact, so we'll pause for a sec for that, but if you play the aberrant mind sorcerer, you can pretty much you have a certain selection of spells you can cast without using a spell slot. You just have to use sorcery points instead.
that's one of them.
You can no. Silvery barbs is not one of them. However, you can swap them for enchantment spells, which silvery barbs is an enchantment spell. So if you get it and then you swap it for silvery barbs, you're just like, oh hey, I'll use one sorcery point to silvery barbs that. So you just become the most annoying player ever.
Wait. The aberrant mind sorcerer can cast that via sorcery points?
Yeah, let me go ahead and pull it up for a sec. So we'll take a second. Aberrant mind sorcerer, 5e. So because pretty like this is the one where like if you get like attacked by a mind flayer and you get like embedded with like they're like basically little tadpoles and everything, or you get like psionic powers. So you get psionic spells, which are like Arms of Hadar, Dissonant Whispers, Mind Silver, and a couple of others. Whenever you gain a sorcerer level, you can replace one spell you gain from this feature with another spell of the same level. The new spell must be divination or enchantment spells from the sorcerer, warlock, or wizard spell list. And then at 6th level, you get psionic sorcery, which means when you cast any spell of 1st level or higher from your psionic spells features, you can cast it by expending a spell slot as normal, or by spending a number of sorcery points equal to the spell's level. If you cast them using a sorcery point, it requires no verbal or semantic components and requires no material components. Unless they're consumed by the spell. Yep.
Oh,
So-
that's broken.
Yeah, so you're like, oh, I don't like Arms of Hadar. Cool, I'll just grab silvery barbs. So stupid.
And that is the start of the new round, right?
That was about like a turn or two ago.
Oh, okay.
But
Vladimir's the first in the marching order, so it's the new round.
no, he wasn't the first.
Oh,
The Dragon Claws were, yeah. But anyway, Vlad, sorry for the pause on that. Your go.
No, it's perfectly fine because it gave me time to formulate this plan. So, I am going to use 2 of my superiority dice for 2 separate maneuvers for my 2 attacks.
Oh.
First,
Leave the bugbear to me.
he's dead.
Bugbear's down.
He's dead.
Oh, he's
down.
dead already? Then why is
Yep.
his freaking token still there?
Because he's just on the ground.
Yes,
He's
he's-
flat on his face, dead.
But anyways, so I'm going to do 2 shots. First shot is going to be a disarming attack. If after hitting a creature, I add superiority die to my attack's damage. Target makes a strength save or drops the held object of my choice to its feet. Second attack. Second superiority die for maneuvering attack. After hitting a creature, I add 1 superiority die to my attack's damage. Ally can use reaction to move half speed without opportunity attack from the target using my reaction.
Nice.
So, first attack is going to... Come on. Let's select the thing here. There we go. So, first... So, basically, Vladimir's going to poke around the corner and do his 2 shots to the same target, one at the far end. So,
Okay.
1d20 plus... What was it again? Scroll.
Also, Marshall, did you take the damage from that one blast effect or no?
Can you remind me what the damage was again, so I can update it on?
27 or 26 damage, one or the other.
It was 26 damage if you failed the check. Which
Okay, doesn't...
Yeah, I'm just getting this checked real quickly. My bad.
Ow. Okay, I looked at my HP. I have 8 left.
Yes, Paarth is badly hurt too.
Mm-hmm.
You sure? You haven't taken any damage this whole time.
He failed to save.
Besides, yeah, besides that.
That hurts bad.
You seem to forget the time though everyone took a lot of damage from the necrotic fireball last session.
Oh, that's right. Yep, you're right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, Paarth came into this session only having, I think it was 45? Yeah, 45 health out of his 57.
You're right. Okay, my bad.
You still have more health than I do.
Whoa.
Hold
guys-
up. Breaker, you're crackling.
Sorry, that's fine.
That's definitely not internet connection. That is the microphone lost its connection.
Well, if you guys think you have it
Don't worry.
rough, let me tell you something. So I had 7 temporary hit points at the beginning of the first round, and max HP was 43. I now have no temporary hit points, and I have 5 hit points left.
I think we know what we're going to be asking Norelor to do as we're all cowering and sucking our thumbs. Then again, you have a potion to drink on your turn, so...
Well, yeah, I do, but that's still only like 2d4 plus 2.
Definitely
Okay.
slam it down.
All right, let's get back to it. So
Does an
arrows, that was
18 hit?
18 to hit.
Yep, does an 18 hit.
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, so this will be the disarming attack. What this will do is... Okay, that will be... Oh, I'm dumb. I did the cleaver damage last turn instead of the actual revolver damage. I'm dumb.
Oh.
Oh well. 2d8 plus... What was the thing again? Actually, that'll be 3d8 total. 3d8 plus 5. So 3d8 plus 5. Come here, mouse. Jesus. So that is 16 total, and that particular duplicate will have to make a strength saving throw. It is not telling me the DC for whatever reason.
I think there's one already preset for your superiority dice and everything, which
Let me see. Okay, DCs are 8 plus proficiency plus the strength or dex mod, so that'll be 8 plus 8, 9, 10, 11, and the saving... Is it modifier or saving throw that I have? Mod, okay. So that's 8 plus 11, that's 15 total.
yeah, he did not get that.
So, yeah, his revolver falls out of his hands.
Oh.
And then...
Very excited pseudodragon.
And the next roll... Come on, give me the... Why are you not giving... Oh, I cleared it last time, that's why. So, second shot, 1d20 plus... I should have this shit memorized by now. Plus 8. Come on. Yeet. 25.
All right.
And this one's going to be the maneuvering attack, where I allow an ally to use my reaction to move. And what this is going to do is it is not going to be noticed right away, like by the rest of the party members, but Paarth will instantly feel that Vladimir is not feeling so good. Which Paarth could use this opportunity to take cover behind Vlad and potentially, if he wanted to, do a healing spell to help him out.
Unfortunately, Paarth no longer has a healing spell. He hasn't since like level 2.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, then we'll Ixnay on Paarth. Real quick,
There's still something you could have Paarth do, though.
Okay, go on.
It is the very artwork in the stream. What does Paarth do to the goblins?
Oh, you want him to pick up the pistol?
Dualies.
Oh, yes.
If Paarth can perform a standard action, Paarth can snatch the gun and give it to Vlad as a free action.
Ooh. So you can move up to half of your speed by doing this. And it is your next turn coming up.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, it is your turn coming up right after this, so... Okay, so then, after the firing, Vladimir basically
Paarth can
does
move and do his thing on his turn if you want to give it to somebody else for something during this turn, but still.
Will Paarth have that movement to do so, and have the amount of time?
Paarth only has to travel about, like, what, 5, 10, 15 feet, snatch, and then 15 feet back. He has 60.
Okay. DM, what's your call on that?
I'm sorry, I am like really fucking confused of what you're trying to do.
Okay, bad guy dropped his gun. On
Yes.
Paarth's turn, does Paarth have enough movement speed and standard action to steal the handgun that was dropped to the ground? I'm certain I do.
What's your speed?
60.
Yeah, you've plenty.
Okay. Then, real quick, Valkin, how many do you have healing spells?
Who are you asking that?
I don't think Valkin does either. I think our only healer, like anybody that actually has healing spells, is Norelor, and Marshell can only, I think, heal himself with a certain quirk of his spells.
I can't even heal myself.
Oh, so literally Norelor.
Well, I'll double check though, don't worry.
Okay, well, and I know, Norelor, you just used your last spell slot, right?
No, what I used was my last level 3 spell slots. I still have level 1s and level 2s.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
Okay, so with the maneuver... Okay, so this can still work. With the maneuvering attack, he's going to vocalize to Norelor of, I don't feel so good! Blam!
Well, so you can probably just see everyone in the team is not feeling good, so she already has a plan in mind. Don't you worry.
But because of that, you now have up to half of your movement speed during my turn. So you can move to move.
Yeah, to move.
So you can move up to half of your movement speed right now using my reaction.
Okay. Given how bad condition Targ is, she might just take a path in the doorway, so we can at least shield him from some damage.
He's like literally bleeding like a small puddle of like black liquid.
Alright, so
like an
Ace, if you can put me in the doorway.
It's almost like more like an ichor than blood.
Here, let me go in. You want to go in the doorway?
Yeah.
Which means her bubble is also touching the other Vlad now.
Yep, give me a moment to change that.
Oh, is it not?
I had to move it.
Yeah, is it not actually touching?
Nope, this guy is not, but this guy is. Which means that he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Before you do, Norelor, do you take another step forward so you can get both people in your bubble, or just do you stop there?
Yeah, I might as well take a step forward and get both of them.
Okay, in that case, Ace, roll them for both.
If
Yep.
you did hear what I said, right?
Yeah, make a wisdom saving throw because you. Oh, you said you move one step forward.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm focusing on like 5 other things, trying to get other stuff taken care of. So
Yeah, that's why I double checked to see if you heard it.
I appreciate
It's-
it. Okay, so that one fails and that one succeeds. So this guy right here fails. This guy succeeds.
And once you're caught up, that one Vladimir that succeeded got an additional 22 damage from that second shot.
22 damage, you said?
Yep.
Okay.
So 16 and 22, that is 38 total.
Okay.
Okay, what's the D again? What's the dice again? An 8.
Oh yeah, I already took the damage from the one
Okay.
thing of Vlad, so you're good.
Okay.
Okay, so
wanted
you
to
got
make sure.
wait, do you take damage from one of Vlad's attacks or both of Vlad's attacks?
I got it for both.
Okay. Ooh, 16.
Oh!
So 8 for the one who succeeded.
Okay. As you are feeling like you get yourself forced a bit more forward, the Vlad in front of you, you see that as his hand has been shot off and everything, his hand catches on fire as he tries to pat it out quickly due to your radiance from your spirits. And as it's getting sliced up from the spirits itself, you see that the mask breaks as a one of your spirits does like a downward slash and goes right down the middle. And as the mask falls and breaks up a little bit, the face on this one is a lot more terrifying than the last one, as you see the entire bottom jaw is just hanging on, and bits of the lip are sewn to not show the teeth, as it looks like the flesh was rotting away before the body pretty much just burst in radiance and collapses.
That's another down.
Vlad, give me percentile.
$25.
Okay. The only thing that you do here is a.
Oh wait, never mind. I gave it to Valkin. Keep going. Sorry.
So the only thing that you really do here, Vlad, as you notice that the other eye is actually now lit up with a similar green glowing spirit, as the similar phrase of "my brother, my brother." It's like, we are now one. It is nice, right? No, I was like, it's like, brother, we are now one. Do not waste this. As you feel as if a part of yourself has been reconnected, and you feel a bit stronger. Yeah.
Okay.
Brother, my soul is now yours.
Brother, my brother, why do we have to fight this way?
Yeah. And
And-
then
Okay. No, I didn't know whether or not you were finished with your bit.
no, you're good. I was just gonna ask if you were gonna
Okay.
do anything else.
The only other thing is that Paarth would probably catch a glimpse image of the gun on the ground.
Yep. Paarth's waiting for his
And-
action.
End turn.
Okay. Now that especially there's nobody for threat, Paarth doesn't even have to waste a standard action. Paarth flutters straight in. Magic doorway apparently is... Woo!
Yeah, you're floating
Apparently-
upwards. You need to go down.
I'm trying to... Some invisible force is stopping Paarth from going downwards. There we go.
There we go.
That was an interesting one. So Paarth flutters in, and he does a snatch on the revolver on the ground, assuming it still exists.
Yes, that is the only thing that you do see that actually exists from the corpse of this body. And the revolver looks exactly like Vlad's, except it looks a lot cleaner.
What is a pickup from ground? Is that a standard action?
I would say if you're searching, it's an action, but if you're picking up one small thing quickly, it's a bonus action. I count it.
Okay, in that case, Paarth is his bonus action does a snatch for the pistol that fell to the ground, and then flies right on back and perches on Vlad. That and uses his standard action as a hand. Because I believe
Okay.
handing is a bonus action. Since I already burned a bonus action, I'm using my standard action to hand it over.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Considering I burnt all my actions, Paarth will just sit out this round, but Vlad is now a Kanibo assassin.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what happens, though. It might get a pretty cool effect.
Right.
Targ, you're up.
Right, so it's only one guy left, right?
Yes. It is just this dude right here.
Very well, I just basically walk up to him and
Hang on, are you gonna drink your potion or not?
Drinking it would be a bonus action, right?
Yeah, bonus.
Yep.
yeah, I drink it before I move.
I mean, what does he have to roll for the health restored?
It's just...
There we go. 7.
Yep, there you go.
Also, don't forget, if you attack or make a save or an ability check in this in the next minute in game, that's automatically with advantage, but just the first one.
For what ability?
For either an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. The
He-
first
he-
one you
Oh,
do is
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, because
okay.
Trog's under a several mobs.
Yep,
Yeah.
I had to recall what it was. I wasn't too sure. But
Oh, in that case, I actually do not drink the potion yet. Never mind that.
Jesus, you
Well,
guys
it's
are
not-
folks, right?
I want
well,
to
you don't
go.
get it for the health, you get it for the attack. Sort of sense.
I want to use the
There we
bonus
go.
action to do something else than heal myself. I'm not actually yet in mortal danger.
Okay. What do you do instead?
Well, I will basically just,
Just so you know, it's the first D20 roll you make. You don't get to choose when you use it.
yeah. I realize this. But regardless, I need to check how the stunning strike works again.
And Ace, I sent you a question in our side chat.
Of course.
Right.
Okay.
Let's do this. So 2 attacks first. That's the first one. I don't think 13 hits.
13 or
Yeah, 13
oh,
probably
yeah.
doesn't hit.
yeah, unfortunately it does not hit.
So I will instead use focused aim. When you miss with an attack roll, you can spend 1 to 3 key points to increase your attack roll by 2 for each of these key points you spent, potentially turning the miss into a hit.
Okay, how many key points are you using?
Just to play it safe, I'll use 3.
Okay, it will go to a hit now. So you can go ahead and roll for damage.
Yep. And 7 damage on the first.
Okay.
I didn't mean to roll that. I need to remove it. Ignore the second roll. And I think technically I should get advantage on both my initial attacks.
It's unfortunately on the first one that you get due to
It's o-
the
Yeah, it's only one D20 you get advantage on. It's the first one you make.
Okay. Fair noodle doodle. That's still a 21.
Yep, that will hit.
And 6 more damage.
Nice.
I still have 1 key point left, so I will use my bonus action to yeah, let's just go with a flurry of blows. Why not?
Go for it.
Oh yeah, also he needed to. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Where's the? Could I get a Constitution save from him?
Oh, stunning blow.
Yeah,
Nice. Okay, sure.
DC
What's the-
14.
DC 14, got it. Okay. Let's see. Constitution. So it's a 15. So
Ah, darn. Well, I tried. Yeah. Yeah, that's all that I can do for now.
all right, sounds good. Marshall, you are up.
Okay, I'm going to walk into the room, so
So,
or at
right,
least the
it-
doorway.
Also, since I hit him, he is affected by my sentinel, which means he has speed of 0. He can't
Okay, so
move anywhere
10.
around me.
Wait, did you end up using your bonus action, Zang?
Yeah.
Did you do what?
Stunning strike.
Okay.
Okay, so that thing is stunned.
It
No.
isn't.
Oh dang! Because I'm about to look at the stunned condition.
Yeah, he
See what
succeeded.
to do. Ah, boo. Okay, well.
Oh, wait,
then-
hold on. No,
Oh.
I forgot. Stunning strike doesn't actually require the bonus action, so I can still take my flurry of blows.
If you want to do your flurry of blows, then you can go ahead and do that now.
I'll just do it like this.
Yeah.
That's a 17 and a 12, probably doesn't it?
Let's see. So plus 7. Okay, so 12 does not hit, but the 17 does.
Okie doke.
And how hurt does the other does the Vlad look?
Oh, he's looking pretty rough.
10 more damage.
A lot more rough now.
Just a little rough.
How much
10
would-
damage. Okay, a lot more rough.
Oh, my balls! All right, now Marshall, you're up.
Okay, I am looking at stuff for a Scorching Ray would do more damage.
It could, yeah.
So
Which can continuously do damage. Oh wait, also just curious, this radius I forgot what this radius is for.
Spirit
it's-
Guardian.
Sure,
Oh.
guys. It's since you're not, I just need you to save. It does nothing to you. Okay.
Okay, got it.
if the guy that we just dusted was holding a gun, I thought he was one of the Vlads. If that's the case, which Vlad did we just dust?
The one in the far back.
Yeah.
Which one was that? 'Cause
Right
we
here.
killed- yeah,
I
we
think
killed
that was.
we killed Marshall Singer, which was number 4. Then, like, if that's Cleaver in the bottom right corner, who did we just kill?
The one
The-
that was. Sorry.
The
We
one in the
killed
far
the-
back, like I just said.
Yes.
Yeah, we
which
killed the
one
gun guy.
Was he? What was back guy?
That guy was. There's name is Dragon Claw. He was the arcane-ish Vlad, correct?
You don't know which ones are which from the way that you've seen them. Like, you don't know what numbers they are. You just know that you've killed 2 out of 3.
All right, I've been just trying to record down who we've waxed, but okay.
Yeah, you just know that one of them is there, but with the information and how much armor they have and what they're wearing, it's hard to tell exactly which one's which.
Okay, so whichever Vlad we killed, he had a revolver, but we don't know what his like abilities were. Okay.
Yeah, but the only person that would truly know is Vlad himself.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'll be casting Scorching Ray at 3rd level, so there's 4 times I roll.
Okay.
So, first roll is 16.
Okay. 16 does hit.
14.
Misses.
Okay. I'm assuming 16 on the die will hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And a 12 misses, so 2 hit.
All right, go ahead and roll 4d6.
Oof, not horrible.
Oh, that's so bad.
It's not horrible, just not ideal.
Yeah, you see that there was some effect to him a little bit as some clothes of his catch on fire, but he's looking real sluggish.
And then, I forget if... How many sorcery points do I... Shoot. I forget if the dots... If the things being open means sorcery points are available or used up.
That depends. I don't really know how D&D
it
now
does-
works in that regard.
It's kind of weird in that sense. I'll just assume that it means they're used up, and I'll just I'll use some tempestuous winds to get a bit farther away. So like 10 feet.
Yep.
We're trying to find 10 feet of normal.
That's good. Yeah.
Close enough. Close enough.
Mm.
And that's my turn.
All right, it's his turn. Unfortunately, I think it's the start of the turn. Spirit Guardians activates, or
Yeah. It's when they enter the AoE for the first time that start that turn inside the AoE.
yeah. So that enters the area for the first time, or on a turn, or starts his turn there. So, you don't even need to roll damage. He had 3 left.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's over.
Yeah. As you've been basically just juggling this dude in a corner, beating him senseless until finally he just breaks apart and just starts like basically being just completely scorched from the attacks of your spirit guardians. As you do so, the bits and pieces of the the mask break again, revealing that the eyes are actually sewn shut off of this one, as rotted flesh is going around those areas and a bit of the jawline too. As he burns up and dies. Vlad, I need you to give me a percentile.
Percentiles, let's go.
Wheel of
46.
The will of the Silent Lord has been realized.
Oh, actually, you got that one. Hell yeah. Okay.
I was wondering about the last one. I'm guessing he rolled too low to get anything.
Yeah, so I have it set where there's different ranges for each of the 3 ones. It's still a 10% chance, but you got within that 10% chance of the range I had. So that one was between 40 to 50. The other one was 90 to 100, and then the third one was, what was the other one? Yeah, it was like a 0 to 10 I had in the first one. So not the first one, the second one. So okay, well, go ahead and get your written paper out, and whenever you're ready. Okay, cool. So, as the third and final spirit of this part of yourself lights up the mouth of the mask, making it all now glow green, with its very similar phrasing of "We are one, we fight as one. You best use my power for good." As you gain the following effects. You may now gain the benefit of 2 weapon fighting. So anytime that you attack using 2 weapons in your hand, you do not lose the detriment of the offhand weapon.
So
Oh, wow, that is perfect timing for him having dualies now.
Why do you think I planned it? In addition, you get one other ability. And it is actually a bonus towards a particularly useful ability for you. And it is called, this is a homebrew one, so bear with me. It is called Strained Assault. So, at any time, you may use an action to attack a 3rd time. However, you take half the damage that you deal as you are forcing yourself to pretty much fight harder.
Okay, so Strained Assault. Use an action. Wait, not.
So when you take the attack action, you may make an additional attack, and if you do so, you take half of the health that you deal. Though, if you miss, you have to roll 2 10-sided dice, and that's how much damage you take.
2d10 damage to self on miss. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
And use attack action to attack one additional time. Take half damage dealt to opponent to yourself. 2d10 to self on miss. Got it.
Yep.
Right, is combat over?
Yes.
Yes, I do believe everyone's dead.
Mm-hmm. Combat is over at this very moment. So let me go ahead and make it quiet again.
Perfect. I basically grabbed the clone's cleaver from the ground and just kind of idly turn towards Vladimir as he approaches and just kind of toss it towards him in a way that doesn't actually like hit him or anything. He just can instinctively grab it from the air if he wants.
Who did you toss it to?
Vladimir.
Oh, Vladimir.
I believe this belongs to you now.
Vladimir takes one of the takes the additional pistol, and I don't remember.
You
Actually,
have at least
Vladimir.
one holster, don't you?
Yeah, a single open holster, and he'll tuck it in, and using that open claw, he'll take the other machete from the ground, just kind of look it over. It looks exactly the same, doesn't it? Just without the actual imprint that mine has.
Yes. It is exactly the same.
Just without that imprint.
Yes.
And
he's going to tuck it onto his pack.
And while that's happening, Targ will basically kneel in front of the fallen corpse of the bugbear, King Groll, and he takes his Kama blade and starts basically like sawing his head off. Basically, just grabs it and tries to sever his head and just grab it and put it in a sack.
Okay, you get the head of Groll, who is the leader.
So I'm pretty sure Vlad, Paarth, Targ, and I'm not sure about the others, all look pretty worse for wear at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Seeing if that Targ's the rust off, I think of another level 1 Cure Wounds on it. Is that allowed?
I mean, yeah, if you have enough spell slots for it and everything, you can use a Cure Wounds. So
Yeah, I still have 3 level 1 slots.
I also drank the potion that you gave me earlier while I was moving.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna turn a first level slot into sorcery points. While
okay.
we're in between here.
Okay. As the combat does subside in this regard, you do hear another loud war horn being sound off in the direction that you did essentially arrive in. As Gundren kind of like approaches you, he's like, I don't know where others might be, but it sounds like they're getting closer. We best be preparing for a large fight.
So he goes, agreed. But first, we should probably take a look at that dwarf.
Yes. So you do. I'm getting rid of the AoE thing, but you still technically have your Spirit Guardians up. I just don't want it in the way.
yeah, I get you. And I don't think there's anyone that's going to be hard party at the moment.
Yep. So, who is going to take a look at the dwarf?
I'm assuming the dwarf, Valkin, somebody with hands.
I'm currently trying to put in the Cure Runes I'm casting on Targ.
Okay.
I will take the initial look at him and call Norelor over.
Where did Gundren go?
He's still watching out for you guys, so he's still out nearby the hallway thing right here.
Okay, so when Paarth hops off of Vlad's shoulders,
I'm rolling quick and healing.
Okay,
Vlad's
you get.
gonna...
I said, okay, +3 because of the Disciple of Life, as this is the first level. You've regained a total of 10 health from that.
Okay, and I gain 7 from my quickened healing. That puts me at
I think I may need healing too.
Paarth does too.
29 for now.
Right. Well, I wasn't expecting to kill 3 of those doppelgangers today, but I'll take it.
There. Yes.
So, since there was 5 total, that just means there's 1 left.
Mm-hmm.
Well done,
So-
everyone. You have served the unbroken cycle well.
Thank you. Well, let's see. Who is this in the corner?
So as you approach the dwarf, something that you weren't really able to see immediately until you've been close up to him. Yeah, this dude is definitely dead. As you see that half of his face has been broken into. So like it looks like that there was enough blunt force trauma to shatter the skull on his left side. Basically making a huge fist imprint into his skull.
Dark will just remark,
Ugh.
I know not who this was, but he is with the Silent Lord now.
If
Well,
you want to determine the nature of the fist itself, I will allow you to do either a history or a medicine check. There is some familiarity towards it.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'll do a
Well-
history check on him.
Okay, can my character do a check now too, now that she's done at least get him to talk to stop bleeding?
I will try a medicine check.
Yeah, of course. Anyone that wants to attempt it, you're more than free to.
Okay, she'll do a medicine.
21.
Okay.
I think technically I should have advantage on my roll.
Oh yeah, because you're because you're way long death monk.
Hmm.
Sorry. Just...
You need to put an exclamation point in the front of that.
Whoops.
Well, hold on. I was going to say, yeah, you can get advantage, but now I'm dying.
Yeah. Stop with the dying first.
Yeah. So first of all, don't say to anyone else what the roll would be, because it's my job to say. then I'll stop dying.
15.
26. I think she can figure it out.
Okay. DC was 15. It's on that. So, as you examine the marks and everything, you can tell that the assailant of this finishing blow, he was very precise in where he struck, as it pretty much shattered the not only did it shatter generally a weak points that might have been opening up within the person's skull, but you also know that it took out any of the vital areas of it, such as you see a lot of the bone has cut into the cerebral cortex and even the spinal nerve that is exposed. And to the 3 of you, you know exactly who has done it. For you, Targ, you did not expect that someone of this nature would be around for this long, but you know that you have faced a past foe that has had the brutality that has been exactly similar to this person.
Ah, yes, I recognize this. The Crimson One.
So he did it, eh? Agnon?
Yes. The Chromatic Bright Mantle. I believe you have encountered him earlier.
See the name again?
Agnon. The one who was she hesitates before putting air quotes to make sure. Just try to keep things cool with talk. Mentor? The mentor is in the quotation marks.
Yes, I thought that's what you said, but I was hoping I had misheard.
He is committed to doing whatever the heck he's doing. Loss of a loved one and all that jazz.
He has broken through my defenses before. We encountered first time years past. And he also facilitated my death in this place.
There. He did the what?
Great. If you died, how did you come back?
I did not have time to explain it fully last time, but before the fight, but yes, I am not alive anymore, but the Silent Lord sent me back, said it was not my time yet.
So a time of undead then? Just
My time is limited on this plane, but yes, I am hollow. I have no soul.
That is.
I think I've heard of tales of undead like you, people writing back to finish an unfinished task.
Effectively, yes. But long story short, my purpose is not yet complete, and neither is Aknon's. But where we differ, he has not died yet. And if I have my way, he will not until his purpose is realized in the eyes of the Silent Lord and the unbroken cycle.
And what might that be?
I cannot tell you this, unfortunately. It is beyond the oath I have taken.
Ah. Of course.
I would like to point out that throughout that entire time you guys are talking, Vladimir is not in the room. He is actually checking in on Gundren.
Likewise, Paarth was doing an investigation in the room.
Okay. So go ahead and give me the investigation check, and then we'll check on Gundren first, along with you, Vlad.
Already rolled
was-
the 10 earlier.
Oh, okay. So I'll do the investigation quick, then we'll go on over to Gundren and you, Vlad. Okay.
Yep.
So with the 10 that you got, there unfortunately really isn't too much more that you could probably get off of the bodies itself, at least within the room, due to their decayed and burnt state. However, you are able to notice a couple of things, which let me go ahead and re-pull that back up for you.
Unfortunately, Paarth's greatest enemy, a door, is blocking me from checking the other room, but...
Alright, open this door as well and see what's in here.
Well, give me just one moment. I'm trying to do this one thing.
Wait.
So you do notice that there is something that does seem to poke out within the mattress in the corner first, which looks to be like leather string to a sack. You are able to pull it out with ease, and the following does actually get revealed.
Ooh.
So you get 220 silver pieces, Ew, they use EP? They use Electrum in this fucking campaign? Ew. That's fucking
Just make it
gross.
more. Just make it more social.
Round it up to gold. Round it up to gold.
Round it up to gold. Round it
That's
up.
what that's what I'm trying to do. Give me a moment. If you let me speak, I could do that. Electrum to golds. So is how much? Okay. It's about 80 gold worth.
Okay.
Alright.
You also do see 3 potions of greater healing.
How many potions?
3.
3 of greater.
3 potions of greater healing. Yep.
And you also do see within the sack itself, it is the device, or rather the small little thing that you had originally given Gundren, aka the map to the Wave Echo Cave.
Very proud Mini Drake finding this.
Yes. As you do that, we'll go ahead and go on over to Vlad and Gundren. You see that while Gundren is kind of like a bit in like a semi better position a little bit, you see him kind of standing on guard, looking through the capes itself. Another sort of loud war horn can be heard, except it's much closer to Gundren and you, Vlad. He's like, "Oh God, the scouting crew must be back already."
That's what it sounds like. Room has been cleared. We can pull back into the room. We could use that for tactical advantage. Breaker, you can't say anything. You're not there.
Yeah, you're not there.
I
Don't
thought
say
you pulled back.
shit.
Never mind.
However, you can see Paarth waddling around, barely able to carry a pouch in his maw, looking all proud of himself.
Gundren will turn towards you, and he's just like, "You think that there might have been a lot in here already as it was, but there were so much more before."
Then we need.
Breaker,
You're not in the room.
Sorry,
not here.
I keep thinking that this sort of conversation you would pull back for. I don't know why.
God damn.
This is all while you're discovering the body, so it's like and like looking through it. So,
Well, if reinforcements are coming this way, and when Gudrun looks over, he can see that Vladimir is pretty beaten up, and the mask is glowing that where he can see it too, right?
yeah, it's clear as day that can be seen.
Yeah. And but Gundren can see that Vladimir's pretty beaten up. And but Vladimir continues by going, "We can pull back into the room we just cleared. Provide tactical advantage. Bottleneck tactic."
It's not going to work, unfortunately. You have faced the goblins before, right? They will take out every advantage of a room, swarm it, until nothing is left alive in there. I've seen it before with my excavation crew. That's how I got in the situation.
Then what do you propose?
Escape if possible. There might be still a clear chance to run.
All right, let's go warn others.
Oh, before you do, I was able to sneak this away from one of the guards as he hands you a potion of greater healing.
Oh, great! Thank you. I could definitely use this. And he's going to down it.
Yep. He says, "You're not like the other ones," which has been very pleasing to know. So, thank you for rescuing me.
Not problem. It is my duty at this point to eliminate other duplicates. We've got one left.
Well, whatever the case may be, I'm just hoping that they haven't already figured it out and made their way to the cave itself.
Well, from sound of it, they hadn't put all pieces together.
Yeah, that would definitely be good. So, if we can make a run for it, we should do so right now.
Let's go warn others.
All right.
And downing that potion of greater healing grants how much?
It's 4 for 4, baby. So 4 side dice plus 4.
Okay, so 44 plus 4.
It's that Wendy's combo.
Yes.
It's actually no longer 4 for 4.
15, let's go.
Hey, 15 health. Let's go.
Heard so many people ask, why is it 4 for 5? Or $5 biggie bag.
Yeah.
So
they
while all
ruined
that
the
talking
good
was
stuff.
happening, Paarth would have shown the party the bag, and Marshall was going to open the mystery door.
Yes.
Yes. As you do make your way back, though, Vlad, you do hear a banging going on the door on the far end this way.
1 sec.
As
Gotta chase after your cursor. All the way over there.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. As you do see, like, you can even faintly hear the rust on the hinges, like feeling like it's about to break off at any moment. But before you get the chance to really talk about it, Marshall, you said you wanted to explore this room.
Yes.
Okay. Big cauldron. Not supposed to be that big. I don't know why it's that big, but whatever.
Big con.
Yes. I'm going to shrink it down because I think it is supposed to be actually that size, but I don't know. Let's see.
The cauldron is secretly a player.
It's a mimic.
Yeah. It's a mimic. That'd be funny. Okay. So in this room.
Oh, that's a thing I can do on accident.
Yeah. Let me take a look and see what's going on.
You now have me imagining that there's a giant cauldron in a castle. The party makes a giant stew in there, and then all of a sudden, just as the stew is ready, the cauldron just closes its mouth, gets up, and goes thanks for dinner and walks away.
Okay.
Sorry, I had multiple people talking.
Whatever.
Alright.
No, it's okay. Pretty much this room doesn't have a lot to it. It pretty much what looked to be was like a standard cooking room of just what looks to be a really terribly smelling brew. As it looks to be like chunks of like humans and like different sorts of like humanoid sort of creatures just stewing together.
I was gonna ask if I could try some if it's a potion, but nah, not anymore.
No. It is horrific to the smell.
So probably goblins too.
Maybe.
Could Prestidigitation just clean the whole thing out?
Yeah.
No, but okay.
No, I'll just leave the room and just close the door.
Okay.
Unless there's I'll make an investigation check for anything other than the pot in there.
Okay.
Anything to know in there.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Right. Also, is there anything that can be found still from all the dead in this room?
Paarth already did a search. Didn't seem to find anything.
Yeah, I count that as just general group search. You really weren't able to find too much else besides the bag that was underneath the mattress.
In which I still need you guys to actually respond to that. You have Paarth waddling towards you, barely able to hold a bag as big as him.
So it depends on how far along the conversation.
I probably saw Paarth with the bag.
Well, nothing else. Those 3 major health potions, I think, need to be drank.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I got a 24.
Okay, so in the room itself that you're in, Marshall, there is really nothing else to the room, but you do notice that within the stew itself, you are able to determine that different types of humanoids are actually a part of the brew.
Oh,
Um,
yay.
You're able to notice some goblins, what may look to be some sort of like human, maybe like halfling or even like maybe like a dwarf sort of particular bits and pieces. You do know that there are a couple of eyeballs that have actually boiled over, so some of the pus from interior has actually
Oh.
kind of opened up. But after you kind of give it another moment of just checking it out, it does actually, the bad smell goes away and it's replaced by a good smell.
I am Boss Cakehole. I'm gonna carve
I'm
you.
leaving the room. I'm leaving the room.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm not eating that cannibal stew. And I closed the door immediately.
So did the stew visually change, or does it still look like what he thought it was initially?
Oh, it still looks the same.
Oh, it
It's
just
just
started to smell better for some reason?
yeah. Now that you've got grown akin to it.
It's like going nose blind.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right.
So-
Well,
We
sorry.
need the response for Paarth.
Okay,
There-
I was waiting till Marshall before I said it. Because,
Mhm.
hey, touch your hands and, craft it down. What do you got there, Paarth?
Paarth makes
Vanessa, you're sounding farther away from your mic than usual.
That's because I forgot to put it back in position after I left.
Ah, there we go. Now we can hear you well.
So,
Mhm.
in any case, Paarth squeaks around the maw full of pouch, and you can definitely hear bottles clinking around in there. And
Oh,
more
your mic
importantly,
is.
you'll find something else in there.
Yeah, see, just to see we got coins. Ooh, potions of healing. Then I do believe this is the map.
Yeah, you three should take care of that. It's not really my concern.
I think my Wi-Fi went out for like a single second.
Yeah, I'm thinking of having Norelor drink one of the potions herself. Because she's like, not good. And they'll-
Paarth kind of looks at one of the potions and opens his maw and hopes as well, because Paarth is pretty bad.
It's going, yeah, you're hurt, buddy. She'll attempt to diminish the potion to Paarth as well. I mean,
You basically have to tilt the bottle as Paarth laps at it.
yeah.
I'm assuming the stew will not heal me.
The stew is just off in. Or she does have another regular potion of healing in the bag, I believe. She could hand it to you.
Oh, sweet, there is.
There
I was
are
gonna say, do
3
you
of
want to try
these.
this too?
Hmm?
I was gonna say, do you want to try this too?
No, but I'm just. What? Well, all the potions have been drank already now.
Well, let's see. Vlad taken one. I've taken one.
No, Vlad got a different one from Gundren.
Hey, let me rephrase. Falk got one. Took one. Noah's taking one, and Paarth is taking one. But I do believe we still have like another potion of healing, regular, that I could give Marshall in the
Mhm.
bag.
Yeah, we got several in your bag of holding.
Yeah.
I would
Simply put,
like
between Valkin
any.
and Marshall, who's more hurt?
I have 8 hit points left.
Valkin?
And there. Okay. And there. Okay, didn't realize that. Alright. Ignore what I just did. That potion goes over to Marshall then.
Yeah, because I know that 3 of us failed that save. So the 3 of us that failed the
Yeah,
save
I
probably
did
the
as
ones that
well.
needed it. Oh,
Yeah. So
Uh,
it's a normal healing potion or a greater?
You know what? She'll give you all 3 of you failed the saving throw, right? Valkin, Marshall, and
Paarth.
Roth. You 3
Yeah.
get the greater healing. She'll just stick a regular healing potion herself. As
Yeah.
she did succeed.
Paarth is
There.
one accidental sitting on him away from being dead. So,
Mhm.
Okay, green.
so we're gonna roll.
It is.
Yep. Go ahead and make
Yeah,
your rolls
44
for your
plus
healing
4.
potions.
44 plus
big,
4?
Big money, big money.
Mhm.
Yep. Big money, big money, big money.
Seventeen
Okay.
and 13.
17 HP back. Not bad.
Well,
All right.
Paarth is now at 36, so at least he's not instantly dead.
I'm at 25. I could still potentially be dead, but not. It's not as big of a gamble anymore.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, it's just having 25 HP now. It's whatever.
Yeah, it's okay.
And would it be
More than
about
half.
this? Would it about be this point when Vlad and Gundren get in?
Hey,
Yeah.
what's our roll for the regular healing potion Nora takes?
2 4-sided dice plus 2.
Okay. 2d4.
Does your healing ability? Oh no, that works only for when you cast it. Okay.
Yeah, it only works and spells. Healing spells.
Ah,
Makes sense.
yeah. Wasn't there something that? Well, hey, there you go. Maximum, anyways. I was thinking, wasn't there some class there that got maximized healing out of any incoming healing that they receive?
Yeah, so any cleric can gain the spell Beacon of Hope, where it's concentration, and any healing that is within the range, whether it's potions, abilities, all that jazz, it is the maximum of healing that you use.
Ah,
Fortunately, that's a level 3 spell. And I'm out of level 3 spots.
mm-hmm.
So by this point, everybody can see that Vladimir and Gundren make it into the room.
Yep.
And Vladimir starts up by going, "Comrades, we've got bigger problem. Scouting parties returning."
Oh shit.
How bad does it look like?
Well, that's the thing. I personally don't know. Gundren has better info.
Yes,
She's
usually.
Everybody runs.
Yeah,
What's
usually they. Usually,
Oh,
each of the squad consists between maybe 12 to 15 people, but today there were 2 squadrons that were sent out.
That might be too many for us to handle in our current condition.
How
Indeed.
many are usually in a squad?
Around 10 to, well, it's like 10 to 15 at most, but I don't know exactly how many since they had some of their tribe go stay here for it, but
So anywhere from between 20 to 30.
yes. But what makes it worse is that the right-hand man of the bugbear that you just killed, who was a half-orc, the other person, he was a part of that crew, and he is a person of not to be tested with.
Remember our promise to the druid. We should keep that in balance while not taking undue risks to our own lives.
Indeed. Just if we're going to be fighting in this regard, just be careful. The half orc that has gone with him, his name is Targor Bloodsword, and he has a terrifying weapon with him.
Would I recognize the name?
Yes, you do. You don't even need to make a check for it. So Targor, is the name of a half orc that has been colliding with the Cragmaw crew, and that you would have known as he would have been one of your main people, basically just torturing you. He's a very strong-looking man, who was actually in line to be a chieftain at his own particular tribe, but was banished due to circumstances that you would have that is unknown to you. And he wields essentially a cursed blade, one that requires the sacrifice. You've seen him before, as it never leaves his side, but it is essentially a black longsword.
Which tribes does he hail from? The northern or the eastern?
Eastern.
From the same kind as I.
Yeah.
It's always half gray orc. That complicates things.
Then if we intend to fight them, we should barricade the doors as best as possible and get to the roof and attack from there. Spells, spells, guns, bows, the like.
How do you propose we get to roof? I did not see any roof access.
Maybe there's a
There-
ladder?
There is also a barricaded door in the room that me and Gundren were occupying earlier.
There.
It might not be enough, though, considering what they can do. You've seen them before, basically just assault people in a mass, like a flood of water. It's not going to be enough to barricade one door if they're all surrounding us.
There. That is true. Did you see any access to the roof whenever you were brought in earlier? Either of you?
Let me think. He just takes a moment to just kind of ponder. It's like,
Pondering the orb.
the only thing I could truly think of is if we're able to scale the rubble and make our way up. There should be an area nearby us where we can properly do so. I can show you, but I might need assistance, and it might take some time.
There.
What about the back door? There is one that I recall seeing past the rubble.
You mean like this one, for example, or this one back here?
That one, yeah.
That's the one that's being banged on currently.
Yeah, it's like we were hearing some noises of that door being banged on, as it must have been stuck. So that's where they're primarily coming from at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask it dumb, but I'm guessing the party members can't fit through this big old window here.
So that window is more of an arrow slit area. So if any sort of archers were trying to shoot through, it's akin more towards that. And according to your owl, which would have been out there, you can tell at least it's a decent drop.
How do I cancel the open request?
Oh, there you go. I mean, it's if you could bust your way through it and get enough room, you might be able to get people to squeeze through, and it would only be like a 10-foot drop.
Yeah.
Options, options.
See-
Time is ticking.
Yeah. Which door were they banging on again? I didn't see the indicator.
Zoom way out. It's way over here.
Okay,
Yep.
it was that one then. All right.
Alright, well, thankfully we did clear out everyone inside the castle. There still is a lot of enemies we have to deal with. Anyways, I think we should get on the move on and try to decide while we move.
I can Misty step up to the roof potentially.
Yeah, but the rest of the party is the question. So,
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
it's either
I
you
would
guys
save
are
my
gonna climb
inventory.
up this thing, or we're gonna blow open the window, which will make a racket, but less climbing involved.
I mean, I was gonna say what I could do is if I Misty step and someone gives me a rope, I can like tie something down.
I can literally climb very easily.
Yep. As you are discussing this, the banging does get louder as some of the hinges are breaking off. It can be clearly heard through the echoing of the chambers, as
All right.
laughter and cackles, along with war cries, can be heard. You've got
Okay.
about 2 minutes to decide.
I'm
Oh,
just
shit.
gonna say it because I'm getting tired of this. Guys, you have 2 owls and a pseudodragon and rope.
One owl, but yeah.
Yeah, mine died.
Said, alright. She takes the rope from her backpack. Paarth, do you think you can get this up use this to give us access to the room.
Paarth reaches over with his paws, grabbing it, and flutters towards the nearest spot that there's actually a place that you can rope up, which is around this pillar here.
Yep. So you could have it go right here, perhaps, like maybe on the rubble here to stick it underneath, or you could go a little higher and have the rope kind of string
Actually,
down.
yeah, if Paarth goes onto this one, they can climb up, and then they even have a ledge advantage if they want to shoot down.
Okay. If you do that, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Oh, I just
For
sneezed, that
wrapping it
hurt.
around.
Yep.
Survival.
And I was thinking you'd wrap it around one of these pillars up here.
4.
We'd have these crenellations to hide behind and shoot down from.
You could do
So
that
you guys
too.
direct Paarth over there then?
Mhm.
Okay, Paarth heads that way. I'm just going to do a quick sanity check, but I'm pretty sure you have a rope that can reach that far.
It's 50 feet.
Oh yeah, easy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can
So,
scale it up and everything.
D20 plus 4. Let's see how well Paarth can tie this. Perfectly.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you flutter around it, only using like a little bit of rope or so to tie it up and everything, and the rope gets tossed down. Looking down the hallway, half of the door is pretty much being busted off as you see immediately start seeing goblins and a mixture of orcs.
Can I do some fancy monk acrobatics to kind of scale the wall of the rubble?
Yep. At this point, I'm giving everyone the opportunity to either use athletics or acrobatics to quickly get up and ascend.
Steve's going, right. The cast is first. The high position would be great for you.
I rolled 18.
Okay.
Okay, so you said athletics or acrobatics?
That is correct.
I could second level. I can Misty Step up there because both of mine are shit.
If you want to
can-
do that too.
You can Misty Step, but remember that's going to burn another one of your slots.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I have a decent amount of slots.
Spell slots are precious.
That's true, I'll just make the roll.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Wait,
I botched.
you have a rope there. Doesn't that generally give advantage?
I think it's rolling with the rope.
Yeah, so there's still a bunch of rubble that is like still in the way, along with like the bad infrastructures around it. So you're trying to make sure that with the rope you can still make your way there without tripping up on anything.
I actually have proficiency in both acrobatics and athletics, so I got an 18 and a 16.
Okay, we'll go with the higher one. Doesn't matter. What about the rest of your rolls? Let's see.
Yeah, speaking
So-
of, for Valkin, unless Valkin hasn't rolled anything, never mind, he doesn't need it anyway. I was about to say, he
Yep.
still had the advantage from my
Nat
silvery
20.
barbs earlier, but I guess he doesn't need it.
That would have
Well,
used it
so-
up, so
Yeah, you have to use it.
There. With a crit there, would that be able to, going right up after Vladimir, have any effect?
Where
It
can
would
I
just-
actually get?
it would only benefit your roll. Okay, so
There is
anyone that
there is an attempt to catch somebody that falls, isn't there?
that's like a dexterity saving throw you could do.
All right.
I'll let you do it.
Okay, let's see if this one works here. Let's see.
mean, I
20
can
plus...
use- I can turn my sorcery points into a second level spell slot, so it's like the Misty Step thing didn't happen.
Well, did you
21.
use Misty Step or did you?
No, I tried rolling and
I think technically with adrenaline rush, I can quickly like move a lot quicker than anyone usually can.
Yes. Okay.
I got a 21 to for the dexterity saving throw to aid.
Yes. Let me explain.
Vladimir.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I've
let
been
him die.
trying to-
Guys, please let the DM explain what needs to be fucking done.
I've been trying to say it for the past 5 times in a row. Please let me speak. Okay. Anyone that got a 10 or higher succeeds.
Oh,
As you're able to make it up, Vlad, as you're one of the few people right behind Vulcan that is just covering behind him, you are able to successfully, unsuccessfully, you're kind of getting tripped up a little bit as you still hear the noise of goblins of sorts approaching. You do slip and you lose your grip on the rope, but not before Vulcan grabs you, get your hand back on the rope, and you all make it to the rooftop successfully. Just in time for this door to basically open up. And in addition, I'm going to just show something off from the below parts. So it may disappear for a sec. Give me one moment. As
Doc,
you
said Vox.
see,
go ahead.
as you see essentially a flurry of just different types of goblinoid and orcs flooding the hallway as you make your way up onto the roof.
All right, Roxy goes with us too, right?
Yes, he's with you. I rolled for him separately, and he got like a 19 on the die, so he's more than good.
Ace, I did what everybody else should have done. I typed in chat that I had a prepared action.
What is your prepared action?
As per chat log, Paarth prepares Eldritch Blast push effect at the door. Moment first guy through that door gets Eldritch Blasted backwards.
Okay. As this door opens, you successfully pretty much because it opens like outwards, so we'll say for that. So you were able to successfully push it back through.
Okay, that buys us a moment of time.
Yep.
Control click.
Shift click on your
Shift
character.
click.
Yep. As the only thing that you can really be hearing is just the loud murmuring of just you're able to successfully just get out of range, and even with the Eldritch Blast, there's not really anyone that's able to notice it, as some hobgoblins start just kind of roaming around a bunch. Well, not hobgoblins, bunch of orcs. Even some wolves that you do see, basically just sniffing around a bunch, trying to figure out where anyone else is at.
Yeah. So party, seeing that besides the fact that we hit the door, which surprised the goblins on the other side of the door, they don't know where we are. Is the party going to hide or what?
There. We can hide and see what they do. There. I am going to ready Eldritch Blast him for if they appear to notice us, like someone there kind of points of, hey, they're up there, or anything like that.
I think I'll do the same kind of preparation, but I'll also do a hide check as a pseudodragon. And party, is it implied that you guys pulled the rope up when you were done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll prep Ray of Frost on the biggest one to slow it down.
Okay. So
stealth, they call it +5.
Yeah, so everyone make a stealth check, as when you just pull everything up in sorts, you do hear a dark, or not dark, sorry, a deep, I meant to say deep, like kind of like really grunt like, or like very much like forced but heavy voice from behind you, as you are able to notice this not goblin, orc, that is fully within some sort of darkish and like red glinted armor. Just as he yells, "They're still here. Go ahead and make sure you find them, or else you will be set before my blade." As you make your stealth checks.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Nice.
15.
Oh, 19.
Hold on your rolls until Ace asks you for them.
Thank you.
Just remember your numbers. Wait until he asks you for them.
Oh,
Oh no.
Ah, I have no good rolls this game.
oof.
Uh,
Uh,
just double checking. Spells Regalian is still active, right?
yeah, you've still got about like this has been around like maybe like 5 to 6 minutes, so you still got 4 minutes left.
Okay, well, that's probably gonna draw attention like no other.
Mhm.
Yeah, sorry, I tend to kind of just instinctively roll stealth checks prematurely.
That's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep this as your base yellow just to help me remember. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So I would say that anyone that got it's pretty much DC 10. But since we had a nat 1, um, Vulcan, as you were basically trying to like hide a little bit and get into a good position, um, a a block, or rather, like basically like a brick that was nearby your foot. You accidentally kick it as you were trying to like get in a good position, as it basically just tumbles down this side, and breaks like the rest of the wooden portion off of this area, nearby the wolf, as he
No,
turns and looks up and starts barking.
no, not Brick Chan, you have betrayed us.
Brick Chan, no!
There.
Oh god!
I'd like to flatten myself against uh, against the roof here and kind of roll to the side. To I can't see the wolf and everything, and hopefully they just think that the wolf was overreacting at a brick. And whenever they look up here, there's no line of sight for them to see anything.
I already committed an action, but I'll follow through with it.
Yeah, unfortunately, there were some committed actions already in place. So Eldritch Blast and Ray of Frost.
There.
Well, mine's just on the
Right.
biggest one that appears.
Well, then.
Oh, there's
It'll
a
be
Ray of
either
Frost
one of
as
these
well?
two.
Who? I'll do it on the one closer, just because
Okay.
Okay.
it has a shield, and that might hurt people. That might make it so that attacks aren't as effective.
Yeah, sorry, I have actually fucking nothing to deal with this.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I haven't moved it yet. Give me one moment.
Yep.
I've been focusing on like 7 things.
Yeah.
Again, guys, if you have something time sensitive, put it in the chat log in game so that Ace can go, okay, I have to retroactively do this, right?
Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay.
Right.
So first of all, Eldritch Blast. Who was the target again?
My reaction was the first person that detects us, so that counts as the wolf.
Okay. And then Marshall, yours is against this target right here. So I need both of you to make attack rolls.
Yeah. Then quickly Ace there, because they're firing that off the moment that happens. That would have intercepted my action of intending to drop and roll there. I would have just attacked with them instead.
Okay. What's your target then?
There, my target is going to be the big orc guy here
Okay.
with
Uh,
Eldritch Blasts.
Go ahead and make your attack roll then. And give me just one moment. I want to wait for everyone to make their attacks first before I start asking for results.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't actually have ranged attacks, but I would like to just prepare an action to kind of intercept in case they pull out ranged weapons.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh yeah, that's right, Norelor. You were also trying to cast Toll the Dead too. What was the target for that?
Let's go for the guy in the red armor, because like I feel like that's the blood blade guy that we worried about.
Mm-hmm.
And the DC's 15.
Okay.
All right. Did we have any sort of surprise attack kind of thing going on for advantage, or no?
This is it. But since you kicked over the brick with that nat 1, it you've been detected, so therefore you no longer give like that surprise aspect.
Okay, wanted to check. Yeah, there.
No, I understand.
And yep.
Okay, so let's see. So Breaker, you succeed in hitting with the 19. Okay.
Yep, I have a 19
And-
and a 16 for bolts 1 and 2.
Dav, you were attacking the wolf, which unfortunately with an 11 does not hit.
Okay, so both Eldritch Blasts just hit the wall next to it.
Yeah, unfortunately, which causes more alarm. And then Marshall, yours definitely hits and freezes their target.
Yeah.
I have to roll also for, which I will clear dice quickly. I have to roll for the Toll the Dead, which will succeed, unfortunately. So, okay. So anyone that did hit, go ahead and give me your damage roll for that.
14.
8.
Okay. Okay. So 8 against this person, which, oh damn.
And it is slowed by 10 feet.
Yep. And then you said 14. Valkin.
Yes, 14 damage.
Wow. Okay. Cool. So,
And
for
he's
you,
pushed.
he's more than pushed. He is dead. As you see, basically as he gets pushed against the door and the door closes, just presume that it went the other way. He's just like, he's like, oh, it's like, huh? What's this? And then, bam, ray of frost, and it's just like, oh, that's cold. I'm shivering. But then there's this wolf over here who's just like, pew pew, and it's like, oh, rough. As the
So
following
we've
actions
down
occur.
to dog puns now.
Yes. As the she orc over here, within her shivering tones, is like, they're on the roof. As
Yeah, we are.
that is where we will actually end our session.
Dun dun
There,
dun.
all right.
Yeah, bit of a shorter session today, guys. But don't worry, I will still be live.
There, all right.
And man, we were going strong for like literally 3.5 hours, like the whole session. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
I need
Yeah.
a break.
It's just onslaughts.
If it wasn't
Yeah.
for all of
Yes.
us having something to do, this could have gone on for much longer. It would have been so fun.
Oh yeah, no, totally. And yeah, there would have been a lot to do because there is plenty of more enemies abound.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, my main
Yeah.
concern is us getting stuck on that roof, but
yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough. But anyway,
good news, Vlad has double the ammunition.
Indeed, and
Kablow,
monk
kablow,
abilities.
kablow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait. Actually, sorry. There was one thing that I actually meant to add for your double weapon or your dual wielding thing, Vlad. Firearms are now considered monk weapons for you. I forgot to let you know that.
Oh, what the fuck?
Eh?
Yeah, you never seen just a karate guy just a gun?
So he really is now a Kanibo assassin. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
You now know Gunkata.
Yes.
I know.
Now.
Paper, scissors, gun.
Congratulations, Vladimir. You are now officially the gunk build, aka the gun monk.
Oh.
So congratulations.
That
Wait,
is the name he gave it.
Did Vlad just become the dog from Gunfire Reborn?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Kinda.
Yeah. So the fun thing is that I did not expect you to get any of those percentiles. But
Got 2
I'm
and
like,
3.
you basically get really good abilities because of it, because that is originally what the primary is built off of. Martial practice, as use of guns. You actually would have gotten the sharpshooter feat, or at least an enhancement off of that if you got the third one. So
Oh,
Dying.
by the way, I have mild concerns. Because, well, just in that fight, I basically depleted all of my key points. I get so few in the base 5e.
We're all very depleted at this point. Paarth only has lots of spell slots still because he literally didn't have to actually fight the last 2 fights we did. He kept spotting things and kept Eldritch Blasting, but he could never use any of his spells. So Paarth has lots of slots left, but basically everybody else, we're drained for resources.
Yeah, but the difference is also that you guys have been going for much longer than I have, and I was basically involved in only one combat, and I'm already out of everything,
But
basically.
you were also started off as injured and hurt, so...
Well...
Yeah. We can take care of that in wrap-up between streams, because for now, we need to say thank you all for joining us this evening, or afternoon, or morning, or whenever you are around the world. And find somebody... Let's see, actually no, Ace is still going on here, so I'm just going to wrap everyone up from my end and send you right on over to our good DM.
Oh, I appreciate it. I do want to let you guys know, though, that I am going to be going on a quick BRB break to get some more water, to go pee-pee, not poo-poo, just pee-pee. And I will be switching on over to Mortal Kombat 1. So, because we didn't get to finish it yesterday, and I figured let's just get as much as we can done today. So yeah, if you rate on over, it'd be much appreciated. I will be putting on words on stream while I'm on my break, so you guys are more than free to play that as you go through, and I'll pretty much be turning on the be working to turn on a couple things as well, such as like command alerts and everything and all that jazz. So channel points as well. So that way you guys can use some stuff.
So,
yes.
When you have the opportunity, Ace, I did send you a question in DMs, not about the D&D game, just an overall question.
I'm actually not too sure how long I'll go, because I really don't have anything going on today. And since my roommates' family members are over and everything, I can go pretty much how long ever I want. Did you want to discuss something else related to D&D, or just like...
Yeah, I wanted to discuss something in relation to D&D of a couple of observations I've made, but it doesn't we don't have to worry about it right at this moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do stream wrap up first and talk after, guys.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, of course.
So from my end here, everyone have a good night, and let's have the shadows come play with Ace.
Yeah.
There. So see y'all later. Next stream of this is going to be in 2 weeks. That is going to be October 8th. Hope to see you then.
Take care, everybody's.
Yep, take care. Hope you guys had a fun time.
Sounds good. Have a good one, everyone.
Paarth was good boy.
Peace.
Yes.
Bye.